Did you fall down?
What you back there making grits?
It's an oven. I cook with a cast iron.
I mean, let's see.
You cook violent.
I'm heavy-handed.
I mean, just a little.
You're gonna break the glass off that.
I've been told I'm heavy-handed.
Wow! Slam the chicken.
Handed it. I think we live. Okay, we live. All right, we live.
Like right now?
No, I'm about to do the countdown. All right.
So this just recorded or is it live?
Live.
It's live.
10,
New York.
9,
All right.
All the mistakes that we make.
7, 6,
I love that.
5,
World
4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? You're watching BlurdDotRadio. Wait, was that the short one?
Yeah, that was a short one. Look now, come on. It's been a week.
I ain't even hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
My name is Mike Stidham. I am your host for this evening. I am joined by a wonderful panel of Blerds. I will introduce them, starting with Steve.
Hi.
Hey, Steve. Okay. I can
What?
top that one. My man gave me what? Hi.
That's denied.
He was just like simple. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Just here so I don't get fined, boss."
I'm here so I don't get fined. We also got DJ Elokari.
Yo.
DJ Elokari.
Fresh off of his fight with a man named Quentin at the airport last
His name
week.
was Quentin.
Here at BlurdDotRadio, hashtag fuck Quentin. Not my stepdad.
Oh my God, you read my mind. I'm literally
My
saying
stepdad's
that.
name is Quentin.
Hey,
I love my stepdad. But Quentin, the dude
Hashtag
look like
fuck,
Barry White.
not Mike's Quentin, the other Quentin.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
That's a long
TSA
hashtag.
Quentin.
That's the reason I didn't know if y'all knew
Don't
that.
put any spaces in between any of those
You
words.
don't have to put the U in the fuck.
Oh, trash ass Quentin.
You look good.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Whatever.
Moving on with the intros, we got one of the best AMV makers in the game, video editor supreme, and virtual castmate Ash got him.
Got him!
Got him.
Of First Aid Comics fame, comic book geek, and co-host of Nerd Fix Strangers, we got Kenny.
Hello. Oh my God! She killed Kenny! You
Bastard!
Man, I almost lost his hat. I hope I get something at least half that decent.
Don't count that.
Kenny is a
That was
favorite.
fire.
Our guest for this evening, listen, I started this, it was a radio show at first. Me and
Something
Steve,
like that.
two guys from Cleveland, got together and decided we're going to talk about Black nerd stuff. We've had many guests. We've had Ernie Blur Without Fear. We've had the Honorable Skip 88. We've had members of HNIC. Now, if I left your name out, it's because we've been doing this for years and there have been a lot of guests.
And a lot of weed. And a lot of alcohol.
Very true. That's why
Sounds
we
like a good
spelled
nerd
Blurred
party.
with a U, because we couldn't see straight by the time that we left the studio in the early days. Only once before when Eris Zion Vinay Dyson was on the show, or Eris Zion Vinay Edie was on the show, did we get to host Clevelanders. Today we get to host Cleveland Blerds. Please give a warm welcome to Chris Fury in DC. Blerd's Eyeview. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy to be here. Yeah, see, this is kind of new for us because I just got done doing this show, so now I'm being a guest. I don't know how to be a guest, so I'm trying to be a humble guest at that.
Thanks for having us on, man. I'm a host and creator of Blerd's Eyeview and Blerd's Eyeview Dark. We air every Saturday, live from Facebook at 8:30 and YouTube, and then our Blerd's Eyeview After Dark airs strictly live from YouTube and Saturdays at 10 o'clock. So we talk everything from geek culture, from anime, comics, gaming. We have a lot of fun doing it. We talk about the latest geek news, comic news, whatever have you, movie reviews, And on the After Dark show, what we're doing right now is we're covering the Falcon and Winter Soldier, so with spoilers. So if you have seen it, then jump on the YouTube channel and watch us and jump in on the comments when we talk about it. So
There you go.
And I'm neither one of
To
them.
this day.
So I have very Cleveland specific questions to start the show off.
Technically, I'm in Canton, so I don't know if that excludes me from the Cleveland talk.
Well, you know, you're over by the Football Hall of Fame, maybe.
Definitely a stone's throw away from that. I'm tired of seeing it. Let me tell y'all, if y'all have never been there, you only go one time, because after that, there's nothing else to see. It's just
I went when I was like 8. My father took
run
me.
through that juke joint one time, and you didn't see it all. But they're actually building onto it now. They building a Hall of Fame village, so they took everybody else's houses, you know, with the red line and appropriation. So they done took everybody's houses.
Yeah.
They're about to build like this whole. Disney has some parts of it, and ESPN they're doing like water slides and a water park, and it's gonna be like a hotel.
Where is like the ice pack? Is there like a hall of concussions? Like this?
Pretty much
been revealed about the NFL.
Yeah, well, they're trying to be more family friendly, as I use air quotes.
Put on a helmet. Tackle your brother. Get a picture taken.
Hit the guy.
Did he knock the wind out of you? He didn't hit you hard enough. So there you go.
There you go.
They're adding rides and stuff, you know, like the salt smelling factory. They have like, you know what I'm saying, you get knocked out, you get the smelling salts and stuff like that. So it's just a good time for everybody, you know?
For the whole thing.
Yeah. Mom and dad out there hitting, tackling. Cathartic.
That's in the hotel later.
Yeah. Yeah, kids.
Word.
My Cleveland questions is short. Have you ever seen the McDonald's car?
McDonald's car?
Car painted with the McDonald's logo.
Like a Chevy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
I've actually seen them in Akron. It was them. They had a SpongeBob one, and it was another one.
I think there's a Skittles car.
There's Starburst.
I've seen the Skittles.
Starburst. Yeah.
Cleveland classic right there. Not many people know about that.
I thought you were going to say the rocket car. I'm like, yeah, I
have seen.
All I heard you say was rocket power. I'm sorry. I know that's not what you said, but that's
have you seen
the rocket car? I don't know.
Have you seen?
Have you seen the Birdman?
No.
Is he rubbing his hands together and asking, "Are we done or are we finished?"
Right.
He's gonna buy cars. He's gonna fuck hoes.
It's a different information, man.
I gotta get that drop where you be like, I like guys too. I was like, whoa.
Sure about that one.
Wait.
I'm sure did happen on stage.
He said, I like guys too.
Glad Lil Wayne got out of that.
Glad he left that relationship too, man.
Yeah.
Touch and go for a while.
Touch and go is the word. I guess.
Listen, not to shame anybody, but I'm sure you get around a bunch of dudes that carry guns in New Orleans and start making out with your boss. Somebody's gonna be like,
it's not like a Gangsta-licious
Why are we still
episode.
working with this nigga?
It's like a Boondocks episode. It's like Gangsta-licious all over again.
Hey man, probably they ain't gonna work with me no more.
I love you. What he say?
On that Boondocks episode.
I love the
again.
Right.
Something you don't know about, little man.
I got two more questions. When you were growing up, how many of your friends said they were related or knew a member of Bone Thugs and Harmony?
I'm mad.
Because I knew at least 3.
See, okay, so originally me and DC are
cousin.
me and DC are originally from Akron, but I've been in Cleveland for about 12
I know people
years.
in Akron who thought they was related to Bone.
Yeah, and so it goes, and the same thing goes like, oh yeah, I know such and such. If they wasn't related, they knew somebody that was related to them or
yeah,
whatever.
my cousin's
It was a Puerto Rican
used to date crazy
Hector who used to think he was with Bone Thugs. I don't know why he thought he was related to like Lazy Bone. And he was like, yeah, man, cuz, you know, I know him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you are from El Salvador, nigga. You don't know no Bones Thugs.
Wait. So you
lie to me.
So wait, one of y'all knows actually like Lazy Bone? One of y'all know him for real? I'm gonna tell everybody.
No.
I'm gonna tell everybody. And I'm gonna tell everybody.
And that was my favorite one.
See, I did that.
El Burner is my cousin.
Is he actually?
No.
I believed him, yo. I was like, wait.
I saw a wish.
Because he leaned in. It was the lean in that got me. He leaned in. That's how I know you talking. It's like, yeah, he's my cousin. I was like, oh shit, he leaned in.
When I went to Randall Mall to see Kings of Comedy, we saw Wishbone. Nobody really talked to him. It was just like, oh, there he is.
Because it's like
I thought Wishbone was dead.
Which? No, wait.
No.
Yeah, the little dog.
No, none of them are dead.
Didn't the dog die?
No, it's at the witch.
No.
He
was on fire.
My man is killing it tonight. He said all his best jokes. He was like, "No, y'all got kicked off this plane. I'm killing them niggas next week." Oh, that. I got material I ain't even get to use yet.
Gonna make everybody
I'm really mad you referred to the PBS dog.
That was my nigga, dog. I loved, man. That was a popular ass song too. Why did that dog have like a British accent though? Like I was so confused at why he had a British accent.
It's Jack Russell. I don't know where Jack Russell's from.
Because a British accent always gets somebody's attention.
And we're going to read books.
He might as well have been wearing a lab coat and trying to sell you pills in an infomercial.
I'm just saying, man.
Look at how they get Sherlock Holmes.
Are you trying to read these
Sherlock
books?
Holmes talking any kind of English, just regular English from here. It doesn't work. He has to have a British accent.
Just saying, bro.
Else you don't take him serious.
Yeah, man.
Last question. Cast Parade. Where were you stationed?
In a work truck. I had to work that day, so I ain't gonna see nothing. I was in Cleveland though. I was in that traffic. I tell you that much.
I was actually at home watching the game.
By the way, shout outs to Slim Jones who's watching right now. Hello, Slim.
Slim Jones too.
What up,
Slim Jones too.
Yes,
I gotta give
yes,
him a
sir,
shout
yes,
out.
sir.
I'll be grabbing a hand pretty soon.
Yeah. He's gonna be
My
on the
brother
show.
from an
at some
animated mother.
Hello.
So folks, we're gonna start the show off the way that we start off every show. Blerd out.
Blurt it out.
I'm gonna start with our guests. What are y'all blurting out about this week?
Blurt it out.
Two things actually. Falcon and Winter Soldier and Invincible.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's two good things.
Those damn good
Those so
episodes.
good this week.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good.
I've read that entire series of Invincible, so to see it finally hit the screen, I am like, damn, and like some of the stuff has changed, and I'm okay with that.
I've heard the speeding. Ernie Blerd Without Fear says every week that they're speeding along a lot faster than the comics.
Like they like the first episode, you're just like, they got to that early. They literally did 2 story arcs early, and I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah,
let's roll with it, you know. That first scene where he kills the League, I'm just kind of like,
I'm sorry, who you said who would what? You didn't tell the team. You don't have to say spoiler alerts, baby. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler alerts. Kenny ain't seen it.
It was definitely.
Kenny ain't seen it.
Spread that Fishman's.
I don't think anybody got it worse than Red Rush.
No, because the way he experienced his time.
The black chick. The black chick got it through the face.
Yeah, man. Why we
always
she
didn't like she's a ghost. She doesn't know she's dead.
Yeah,
she thought she just got punched.
But even Warrior Woman, she got her head snapped all the way around.
They almost handed it. They was handing him his ass for a minute there. Her and the Immortal were handing him his ass.
Wait,
nigga.
Fight back.
No, what's his name? The way that he experienced his time, and then the fact that he broke his hands
and was
trying to get this guy off of him.
And it was like, he literally told his head like, I
don't understand why he didn't just like run and get help. Like,
you gonna try to run?
I'm super fast. I'm out.
Right, hold him off while I try to get as far away as possible and tell Cecil what's happening.
That situation. Like that in death, running to die.
Running away to die.
I mean,
running away from the die.
At least spread the evidence further out into the street.
Yeah, right. Just a blood trail leading.
Like Claw said, he was like, "I'm gonna leave you alive." He was like, "Why aren't you willing to kill him? Make it look like we're not amateurs." That's all it is.
Damn shame, really.
Yeah, but those are the 2 shows I'm actually nerding out over right now. Is Falcon and Winter Soldier and Invincible. Really, more so Falcon and Winter Soldier because you know, not this past
getting
episode,
good.
even though I watched it, but the episode prior to that, there's nothing like seeing John Walker having his ass handed to him by the door.
Woo! I remind
They didn't even have super soldiers.
Bro.
The collective.
That was my favorite line of that whole show. The spirit in his voice.
I'm gonna say something. What's the face y'all made when he put his hand on Captain Io's shoulder?
Wait, you want the actual? You said the what? The face? Nah, man. I just went.
Oh, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
And we knew it, like everybody knew. They were like, the black community knew. They were like,
it was at this
moment. Why don't you get your pointy sticks and get out of here?
He was like,
Ash brought up last week, like, this pointy stick can take out a car.
Bro, I think every black person literally went.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Pretty much.
Well time.
Yep.
My goodness.
And still got his ass handed to him the following week by Bucky and Falcon. They busted his arm doing it. But I love
Bucky. He's the one you call for a double team because he is for the shits.
Yeah, give me Iron Man vibes. I was like, damn.
He all for the smoke.
He loves jumping somebody.
There was the Iron Man moment. There was the Thanos moment where they're trying to get the shield off of him.
Yeah, like Bucky is all for the smoke.
Bucky gangster, dog.
Like, he for the cause, and now he hitting up on Sarah.
He ain't down, but you ain't gonna shoot the fade though.
Yeah.
He said the what?
Looking at Sarah like, oh.
He spent
And
all
looking at
that
her
time
kids,
in
he's like, they don't know I'm
Bye.
dead.
He was like, hey,
He
baby.
see her two kids, and he's smiling, looking like,
Hey, baby.
they don't know I'm gonna be your
He
daddy.
for the sisters, man.
He spent all that
Hey,
time
baby.
in Wakanda. He has a new lease and taste.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Like, back in my day, this was illegal. Take advantage of all this.
You know what I'm saying? I think I want
I may
some.
not like Marvin Gaye that much, but I did not say I did not like chocolate. That's
No,
just
I'm
only
saying.
Oh, your sister.
Just looking for that brown sugar bang. He
Definitely
was
got a
going
sweet
for
tooth.
it.
There
Yeah.
it is. Well, thank you, Chris Fury, for your blurred outs. DC, what you got to
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I know WrestleMania was last week, but I'm still not over it. And I've been playing MLB The Show because it just came to Xbox, so I've really been spending a lot more time than I should be playing that.
My cousin's really into that game too. He's been trying to get me into that one too, but it is fun. I
Well,
will
because
admit.
we ain't had an Xbox, ain't had baseball since, you know what I'm saying? Clinton was in office or some shit like that. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
True.
It's been a
It's
long
been forever.
time.
I'm about to download it though, because it actually ain't that much
Windows
money.
98?
Yeah, I mean, Bill Gates was still on his first billion. Man.
Damn.
But no, I mean, it's a dope game, and I really like playing it. I mean, it's a lot to it, and just playing baseball as a kid, it just bring me back. So I've been playing that. Trying to get into some new shows. Waiting on Mortal Kombat. Definitely looking forward to that.
True.
So that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
I've heard bad reviews. I'm just gonna throw that out.
I mean, I'm not
Already?
expecting for it to be good.
What's that?
I'm not really expecting for it to be good. It's like, dang,
No,
what
I
is
just want
wrong?
to play
as long
fatalities.
as, like, Jason Goes to Hell is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
here
what,
for
what was you looking for,
Oh
bro?
yeah, Jason goes.
I'm literally-
I thought Jason goes to space.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Even
thinking.
though I can appreciate him putting the one chick in the bag.
That was probably
Yeah, that was my shit.
Damn.
Yeah, we have for gratuitous sex. Nick scene, she's slamming her against the douche.
Oh, it's like you gotta know Jason don't like that kind of shit though, like flat out.
He
He's
definitely
never. He's like, that's
It
how I
was-
got.
it was a good
Said,
distraction.
don't you know that's how I got killed?
Be sitting there reading the Bible, kids.
You know what I'm
You supposed to be
saying?
having sex.
That's how I die.
Right.
Y'all sitting here,
Sitting there with a
handbook
hockey man.
reading. What's wrong with you?
For the Lord.
Jason.
He's the right hand of the
Sinning?
Lord. What?
Sitting up in there sinning.
Jason, go down there and teach him to get the Bible. If not, kill him.
I think
That's
is Jason a Mormon? I'm just saying, like
I'm there.
Jason could easily be a Mormon. He's probably a Mormon.
He's probably a Mormon. That's true.
He probably
He's
is.
probably more.
He found that hat.
Or
full of
Scientologist.
I mean, not just
golden
now they
things.
ain't have Scientology in the 80s, I don't think. But you know, he in a camp. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Mormons go to camp, don't they? They go to camp.
Yeah.
I assume.
See, there
That's
you go.
that's
They-
That's their ish.
Sounds about right. Whatever.
compounds and
Yeah, there you
everything. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Compound. You know what happened? I'm not gonna do
You know what we're gonna move on. Too much compound is what
well,
happened. to
thank
Jason.
you, DC, for that. Did that conclude your blurt out? I don't want to cut you off.
Yes, sir.
So moving on to the crew, DJ Alokari, you were fighting in an airport.
You know what, man? Look here now.
You want to talk about it?
Look here, man. You know, yeah, that's the movie I'm watching. Yeah. Look, man. Look here now. So first off, I'm just gonna make this quick. All right. I want to apologize for not being able to be here.
Make it quick.
Yeah, I apologize for not being here last week. You can thank a dude named Quentin who just so happened to look at my book bag and think that it was too big for me to get on.
I can imagine how Quentin walked. I bet you he was one of those dudes who like stands kind of like a penguin.
Long shot.
It's one of these brothers who like move you with their butt. Like, you know what I mean? He get in fights like this.
Oh, he shuffled to you.
You know what I mean? Everybody, look, man. Everybody had that one bouncer at the club that just like that.
What you doing? Where you going?
You know what I'm saying? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Look, like my dude came. I'm in the line. I'm about
to get him with them shoes.
Look, I'm trying to get in line. I'm trying to get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the like, you know, where you do a little scan thing, get on the plane. You know, I'm good. Made through checkout, all that stuff. Quinn just came up to me like a bouncer, was just like, "Hey, you know you ain't gonna get in with that bag." I was like, "What?" You know you ain't gonna be able to get in here with that bag. I was like, "Bro, like, so you gonna have to check that bag." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "How you gonna tell me what you're not gonna do?" I was like I just said, Quentin. Shit, I'm trying to. It's 6 in the goddamn morning. Sorry, Lord.
Quentin, like, why are you using pillow talk on
like, bro, what is going on, bro? I'm in line, bro.
Quiet storm.
My dude, like, so Quentin literally went up. Quentin went up to talk to him. I'm just saying, man. Like, I was just like, dog, do you like what's the problem, Quentin? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go home, man. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Quentin. I was ready to go, man. I was ready to go home, but hey, that's why.
Yo, was Quentin's pants like? Was he like fat and he had like a butt in the front and in the back?
Now he had a whole ass like sweater. You know what? He had like one of them TSA red sweaters on and whatnot with a really big Jerry fro curl. Hey. You know, I spent way too much time with Quentin. He was like, "Are you finished?" I was like, "No, nigga, I could have been on the plane." You gonna get all
so
this?
This is like 6 in the morning, dog.
Bro, 6 in the morning. And let me just tell you one quick thing.
Quentin woke up and chose violence.
Yo,
for real.
Let me be real. Let me be real.
Ain't gonna get over on me today. Show all
just so y'all understand. Just so y'all understand. I've been to
sweater out the box.
Like he was ready. This was a returning flight to go home. I have been to Texas, Minnesota on connecting flights with the exact same bag. No problem. Made it to St. Louis. I had to look at it. I was like, how do you think I got here, bro?
Oh, he was a St. Louis nigga.
I was just like, I was coming from, like, I don't even like to ride the plane from St. Louis to Chicago. Because why? It's a 45-minute flight. That is a waste of money to me. Okay, my mother's the one who wanted me to. My mama paid for the ticket. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, dog, it's too early, bro. Like, I'll find another way home, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, you're gonna have to check the bag. I'm like, dude, I can't put my DJ equipment under y'all plane. Like,
have y'all seen how y'all toss bags?
Like, no, you can take my.
This shit get lost.
Exactly.
This shit go where I go. What are you talking
my nigga,
about?
no. This not gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Quentin was determined. You know what I'm saying? He told the pilot, turned the check-in, man. You know, hey, it ain't gonna happen. But I am watching I will be doing a review of them. I did get an early screener to look at some of it. I'm taking it very, very slowly. It's one of them things that like I
That's
cannot.
Probably your best bet.
You know,
I mean, it really don't matter.
Yo, I figured.
By the time you get to the second Covenant episode.
Yo, like look, I'm put like this, man.
It's not Lovecraft Country.
No,
it's not.
Nah, man. See, here's the deal. For y'all that's thinking about watching this, like, understand in the first episode, because you can watch for yourself. But they do the two no-nos. All right, they killed a dog, and they choked the child. First episode, I was like, this is not going to end well. This is absolutely not going to end well.
It's a triggering show. It took me about 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, bro. I'm taking it, dog. I watched the first episode on April 5th, and then watched the second episode yesterday. And the only reason
it's a breather. You need it,
bro. The only reason I'm watching it is because there's a possibility that we may be interviewing the cast. So that's the only reason I'm kind of like finishing it.
Damn, you giving me homework too now?
Hey,
yes. So
are we interviewing the mom?
My good bro.
My girlfriend watches this. Nikki,
she was a standout.
Oh my lord.
That was
you know what?
that was an attractive young lady.
You know, look.
There's a scene she does.
My
There's a
Lord.
couple scenes, but there's a scene she does, and I'm just like,
I'm gonna tell you like this. That was another reason. 'Cause I was like, this woman's too fine. I know something is not. This is not gonna end well for her. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit here and watch this. I'm just saying, y'all making me fall in love with this fine chocolate woman. I don't know how I feel about. It's not gonna end well. Like y'all already setting up everything.
But it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be rough.
It is a rough ride.
I know what is coming. And like but yes, she is one of the people that we can potentially be interviewing. As they asked if we're interested in any of the rest of the
Is
cast.
this a Pocket Con interview?
Yes. Oh, that's a wonderful shirt you got on there, Mike. So, yeah, very, very nice. But I did tell them that that I would love to see seeing them on BlurdDotRadio as well. So just be on the lookout for y'all that's watching. You know, that is something that we're trying to do and whatnot. So, yeah. But everything else, everybody else says, shout outs to Sasha Banks, and Bianca Belair. Yes, Lord.
Man.
They killed it. Raw is trash. Raw is extremely trash. But
Vince McMahon wants you to forget about the wave cap.
you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, hey, it was a good but I can give them that. That was a good 2 women, and I don't think they're not saying it explicitly, but that's also the first time there's ever been a singles women's match that has headlined WrestleMania. There's never. The last was a triple threat. This is the first singles match, 1-on-1. That's it. And like I don't think they're putting enough emphasis on that as well. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh yeah, it's the first black women's match. But yes, I get it. But understand also that is the first women's singles match that they've ever had headline WrestleMania. That's huge, man. So
they're trying to make strides. I will say that WWE is trying to make strides. Is it too little?
I'm still pissed. It might be. I think so. I mean, maybe.
Don't get me started.
I don't know, bro.
Other show.
I don't know, bro.
It's for like.
Yeah,
it's rough, man. It's rough to watch.
Man put on the wave cap and called the guy nigga.
What's up?
I mean,
what up, my nigga?
Strike.
Like, they could
Tell
hype
me
up
he
the fact
didn't
that
just
Sasha
say
Banks
that.
and Bianca Belair are like doing the first 2 black women out of WrestleMania, but then they'd have to reckon with the fact that they've been a company for almost 40-50 years and never had 2 black women to literally do anything.
Hey, thank you.
You know what they
Thank
did
you.
have?
Shout outs to
Come on.
Jazz. Shout outs to Jazz. Whatever.
Kamala was.
Like you are like skipping over every other black wrestler.
We're on the clock. I'm not gonna go into every single one.
Don't.
I thought like, who's the most offensive one? The one that wore the grass skirt with the
just-
shirt on his face and barely spoke English.
Just let it go, Kenny. Kenny, just let it go.
Oh my God.
Just let it go, Kenny. I see your
You
face.
got the nightmare?
See your
Kamala,
face.
he was a really good black. Before he was Kamala, he was a really good wrestler in the territories who won championships. So
Yeah.
Or
But there
Junkyard
was also
Dog.
the character.
You know what? Just let's let it go,
Junkyard Dog
Kenny.
was my favorite
Kenny.
wrestler.
Kenny.
But we
I
don't
love
want to get
you,
too
Kenny.
far off
I love you, Kenny. So, I love you, Kenny.
DJ Alokari, do you got anything else to add to your blurt out?
That's it for now, because I don't want to take up no more time.
Thank you, DJ Alokari. Kenny, what you got this week?
Blurt it out.
WrestleMania was okay. Since something wasn't here, I didn't have anybody to talk wrestling with, so I ended up. But
I'm sorry, Kenny.
2 nights of
Thank Quentin for
WrestleMania
that.
is 1 night too many.
It's not All-Star Week.
Yeah,
No.
like I was a day one WWE subscriber to the network. I
They screw people
stopped.
on that.
I think. Yeah, I stopped. I canceled my subscription maybe a month and a half ago after Royal Rumble.
All right.
And
Can
I
I
was
get
like, yeah, I'm done with it. And then I have Xfinity. I pay for Xfinity, right?
Peacock.
So when WWE Peacock Network, it was like, oh, I'm unintentionally paying for this net again. I guess I could watch this trash because I don't pay for it.
I'm not mad
Still
at you.
paying for it, even when I don't want to pay for it. So I watched WrestleMania, and besides the Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair match, everything else was alright. Even the championship match on night 2. So
That was good. I did like that one.
anything else?
That was good.
AEW, listen, AEW is putting on really good wrestling 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. New Japan does some good stuff. MLW does good stuff. Ring of Honor does good stuff. Vulture. Actually, I watched a lot of black wrestlers during WrestleMania weekend on a lot of independent shows out in Florida. And let me tell you, the future is bright for young black wrestlers and young black talent coming through. So
is The Rock's daughter
AJ
listed
Gray.
in that? Is she listed on that roster? Because I know she was trying out.
She is.
Dude.
I know The Rock had a daughter.
No, that's NXT.
Yeah.
She's like
That's
18,
NXT.
like 18, 19.
That's another one. Don't get me started on NXT.
She's going to NXT.
I'm talking about wrestlers who are just like
Has she
names you
debuted
definitely
yet?
would not hear of, but like names I think you should be aware of. Names that escape me right now because they're literally like four. Like I watched so much wrestling from WrestleMania weekend that I lost track of names. But like Leo Rush, AJ Gray,
Leo Rush is nice. I'm mad he left.
Yo, don't be mad though, because listen, he's winning championships everywhere. So don't worry. Like,
I mean, it was better for him in the long run. But...
He's getting his flowers everywhere else. Like he's a champion in
Absolutely.
AAA with a Mexican promotion. He's a champion in MLW. I mean, the man's about to be a champion in GCW probably again. So also funny kid. Shout out to all those folks who are just crushing it in wrestling, and you don't have to go to the WWE anymore to like make a name for yourself. At this point, why would you? Besides,
I'm a wrestler. Master P and West Side Gun have a lead. I'm going for that one for sure.
Yo, West Side Gun's wrestling collection is insane, and every time I try to buy it, it sells out immediately. But yeah, shout out to the black wrestlers at WWE. There's so many who honestly, the reason the pandemic didn't suck with wrestling because of so many black wrestlers on the show didn't get their flowers at WrestleMania. Besides maybe Bobby and Bianca Belair. So shout out to those black wrestlers who made wrestling on Mondays and Fridays when I tried to watch it.
Yep.
But I've given up.
Kenny, can I ask Kenny one question?
Yes.
How do you feel about Apollo Crews in this Nigerian nightmare?
Weird. Nigerian. Yo. So
the weird accent he just pulled out of his behind.
He's doing a reverse Kofi.
Like Kofi lost his accent and Apollo found it.
Like,
yo, it's better him smiling being a happy baby, and like he is Nigerian, so I mean, like it still sounds forced because it's clear he doesn't use his accent
at all.
Oh my God, it sounds bad. It sounds like he picked it up and just found it. Like,
so it sounds like he's constantly talking to his parents. Like I had you have friends who, like who don't talk in their accents unless their parents say something to them, and then you hear it. That's how Apollo Crews sounds.
Like, dog.
And if it wasn't WWE, it would be downright comical. But that's what they do. They're characters. It's entertainment.
My dude
got
My dude got a spear, bro.
At this point,
they gave my man a spear.
Every time Elgin texts me on like a Monday or Friday about something bad happened,
I don't even do it no more.
You're sitting.
I don't even do it no more.
You're sitting here choosing to watch this when I'm telling you there are so many other options. I'm constantly giving you options.
Says it on the show.
Like, Elgin, I know we're done. Like we're done. Like, and me and Elgin are done. Like, it shouldn't be like that.
I found it by accident. Like I didn't know he was doing this. So like I just happened to see how they do the going home show, and I'm a Nigerian boy. I'm like, what is this?
Yo, I like it. Here's the thing. He's been a smiling, like generic ass happy baby face black dude,
real
which is even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
The payoff gotta be good.
Like, at least he looks like a Wakandan supervillain as opposed to like just a happy black guy.
It's the scarf too. The scarf set it off.
The scarf.
I'm not.
Yeah. And he had
I don't know.
generals next to him for a hot minute.
Well, guys,
but also, that's my blurred out. Wrestling is good. Just don't watch WWE.
Thank you, Kenny. Ash Gotti, what are you blurred out about?
Blurred out.
All this time.
The spring. What?
Why? Stop, Steve.
The spring season of anime has kicked off, and I'm still, a lot of the shows are still on the chopping block as far as I'm concerned. They've got about another week or so with me before I pretty much am solidified on what shows I'm watching. So far, I can say for certain though that I am gonna keep watching Megalobox season 2.
Nice.
I'm behind. I forgot about that. Damn.
I mean, it's not something that you necessarily need to keep up with every week, but I'm satisfied.
I love Megalobox, so I'm definitely looking. I gotta
Yeah,
Thank you for reminding me, Ash. Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, the story that they're going this way is well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's some real world context. I feel like I'm not even really sure what world this is supposed to take place in, like what future, but it's just another example of like same issues even in a futuristic society is still happening, and immigrants and especially Mexicans just can't catch a break. You know?
What all animes are you watching?
So Megalobox season 2, Moriarty the Patriot season 2, Shadow House, My Hero Academia because it's kind of like just a habit at this point. Tokyo Revengers, that Snow White Note, the show about shamisen. It's low-key kind of interesting. I know I'm missing something. Like there's like a whole bunch.
You had a whole list written down for the one show.
Yeah, but right? I've made cuts since then. But those are the ones that are like stick out my head. Oh, I did pick up a show called 86 only because I read another review that was saying that it was like if you're a fan of Iron-Blooded Orphans, then you'll like this. And I'm like, okay, Iron-Blooded Orphans pretty much hurt my heart by the end, but I did enjoy the hurt. What? Oh, there's another show. I can't remember what it was called, but it looked like it was gonna start out real like I'm gonna have to drop this shit because this dude ends up letting the 16-year-old stay in his apartment when he finds her on the street, but instead of like taking advantage of her, he is like not. And if you
he's still going to jail.
Look,
officer, right? I didn't take advantage of her.
Wait. Okay, because that's one of the things that I am appreciating about this show. Because like the girl kept trying to like come on to him and stuff, and he's like, "No, I'm not interested." And even when he told his coworker the next day, it's like, dude, is there not like a missing persons report on her? Won't you get in trouble for like harboring a missing child type shit? And he's like, I don't know. So it's all intents and purposes, it's taking a responsible stance on a grown man letting a 16-year-old stay in his house because he's seeing this girl. And
is this R. Kelly show?
It's the other side of it. It's the respectable side.
Yeah,
this sounds like a very boring Leon the Professional. This sounds like
I was gonna say Leon the Professional, right?
No. It's interesting. I'm watching it out of curiosity of like, okay, it seems like it's trying to stay on the up and up for now, but this is anime and this could turn into some like Usagi drop type stuff. And he like does end up marrying her when she becomes of age because she looks.
Jerry Lewis.
Because she looks like
Elvis. Well, you know,
she actually kind of looks like a younger version of an older woman that he did actually confess to, but she turned him down. So it's like, I mean, he could just wait till she's like of age, but for him, he's really not. First of all, she's too young. He's like, first of all, you're a child, and she's clearly been taken advantage of. And he's like, God damn, who's been taking advantage of this child? How come her only experience with men have been dudes
social workers out there
taking advantage of her? Weird. So I just compared to all the other shows that, you know, the dude would immediately jump at the chance of being with a busty 16-year-old who's offering herself, and he's like, girl, no. I'm like, oh, standards. Look at the levels of this.
Sure, we have that.
It shouldn't be
very wholesome.
That should not be.
You're waiting for the turn. That's what it is.
Exactly. I'm looking for the turn. Like this should not be so novel. This should not be as novel as it is. But for the time being, I just like that. This could be like a coming of age where she actually gains respect for herself, which is what he keeps telling her, like, you need to up your standards.
Baby, you need Jesus.
What'd you say?
Girl, you got
the devil.
You got the devil.
But yeah, so I forgot Yasuke's supposed to be coming out soon. I just saw that in my list of things. But
right, yeah. With Lakeith Stanfield talking like I'm talking right now, except leading an army.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to go to bed? Y'all niggas ready to
I'm actually
go to
interested
war?
in seeing that anyway.
It's going to be animated by Mappa, and there's music by Flying Lotus.
Y'all niggas.
If I don't watch it, I'm gonna get the soundtrack.
Ready to go to war.
If nothing else.
For
But
sure.
yeah, so
We have to stand up for the samurais. The Shogun is gonna be
You could,
here.
and the thing, and I won't get into it. Lakeith Stanfield can act.
Yeah, you can. I didn't say that. You can
with
act
the
like
right
himself.
direction. He clearly ain't get much direction with Yasuke, at least what we're seeing from the trailers.
They were like, "You're black. People know you. Get in there and talk."
I can't say I
Go there and
recognize
be
his voice,
somebody.
though.
Smack him on the ass. All right, kid. Get on
Good
there.
game.
If you wanna be
Like, the Keith
somebody,
Stanford's voice is not going to get me in the seats. It'd be different if this was
you
him
wanna go
playing in
somewhere.
Yasuke live action.
I've
know
never
what?
heard his voice. Have I?
Yeah,
If
you
you've
have.
seen
If
him in
you've seen
movies, you
Atlanta,
have.
or if you've seen Atlanta, or if you've seen
Best show on TV.
Black Messiah, or
Get Out.
Sorry to
Sorry
get
to
out,
bother you.
get out. Sorry to bother you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I've heard his voice. I don't know why. I felt like he was.
I always forget he was in Get Out, but then they always showed us. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
yes, right, he was that dude. Okay.
That guy.
Yeah.
Help me, please.
Get Out.
Help me, please.
No.
you
Ash, does that
figured.
conclude your Blerd out?
Yeah, that's about
Thank you, Ash. Last but not least, also from the great city of Cleveland, Ohio, Steve.
What up?
What you got this week?
Everybody pretty much covered all the good shit. Like,
damn.
It's true. It's true. I figured whoever was gonna go
Sorry,
last.
who's-
was gonna-
That doesn't go last.
but you know, we all forgot to mention Snowfall. You know what I mean?
Finally. I'm not gonna spoil it, but fucking finally. Jesus.
Yeah.
The whole season has been like, when? What? Do something.
Yeah. There, Franklin Saint, can't really lose anymore. He's at that point. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Him and Parker Lewis.
Yeah.
They both got it.
Yeah, but I love that show. It is
Great
it's
value,
cheap.
Ferris Bueller.
Is great value what?
Parker Lewis is the great value Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, you can tell that was the. They even did the synchronized watches thing, didn't they?
Yep.
But yeah, people keep comparing it to The Wire, and I'm like, it's not the same type of thing, We're not exploring the same. Like, we're looking at the like, it's a little bit of a fantasy, and we're looking at the like invention of like the drug market in America, the cocaine epidemic in America, not the like
from a historical. It's non-fiction in that way. Like, that shit did happen.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah. So
That
yeah,
shit
like
real.
I like that about it. It is a little cheesy, but I kind of love. That's what I love about it. The direction's gotten better over the years, or that's been on now.
Well, rest in peace, John Singleton. I was worried that when he died, the show was gonna fall apart.
No,
He's had some pretty good direction on where it was supposed to go, and then he obviously trusted his team enough to lead it in that direction. So that's always a plus when you have the team behind you.
For sure.
Like, if anything falls apart, so to speak, they like, no, it's not gonna fall apart, even though he might have left the project, passed away, whatever the case may be.
And it doesn't happen often.
Can't say the same thing about Justin.
We ain't going now.
Animated movies in general.
Yeah, SCC.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't for Zack Snyder.
Fuck that shit.
But continue, Steve.
No, I'm done. I'm absolutely.
Snowfall. Good. I hope it ends well. There is one. I don't want to risk spoiling it. There's a character with an afro that I don't want to see next season. That may or may not live in
Quentin?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Quentin. Don't want to see that no more. Damn. That nigga in Snowfall
Bad at
too.
Quentin, boy.
I was about to watch it. I was about to watch that shit, boy. I'm just saying, man. I was about to be all up in, watching Snowfall tomorrow, but man, y'all told me my nigga.
What up, Tenor Radio? What up, Slois 3443? Thank you, Kid Mental, for
What
the
up,
raid. Kid Mental did the Blerd Dot logo.
Man,
our
talented.
drops, and our theme music. Speaking of music, DJ Elokari is gonna hit you with some hits. We're about 15 minutes late.
Sorry, I'll keep it short.
Having too much fun.
Yeah.
DJ Elokari, what hits are you gonna hit him with?
Speaking of Gerald Levert, man, first off, I gotta get
Hell of a segue.
Look, man, I gotta give a shout out to Neo. You know what I mean? The legendary artist. But what he's been doing is like he's been helping out a lot of like young artists, up and coming artists, like get their music out there by you know, there's a certain thing that you can do with some of these artists if they are interested, but they will actually it's a business deal, but you can, if they mess with your music, then they'll promote it by sharing stories, sharing them on their stories and all that kind of stuff. But they try to make sure they share artists that are similar to what you're looking for. So this artist I saw the other day, man, it made me smile, so I had to share it, man. So this song is by Chief GM, and the name of the song is called Brunch on Sundays. And since it is Sunday, man, I'm sorry, it gave me a smile the other day, bro. It gave me a smile, man. And I knew
after fighting in airports, that's what you need.
Hey, man, you know. And just to be real, man. So I'm gonna be promoting a couple of new artists and whatnot. So I'll be playing that video for y'all, Brunch on Sunday, and I hope it becomes your new theme song for when if you go out to eat lunch, man. You go get you some brunch on Sunday.
Also wear a mask when you do that.
Yes, please, absolutely. So I would really appreciate that.
All right. Well, you're watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. We will be back. I don't know, 8:30 maybe. With
you
trailers.
Sure? I mean, because I can make it short.
Okay. Well, whenever you're done. We'll be back soon with trailers. Stay tuned.
Have you ever been to brunch on Sundays? Have you ever been? Let's be. My little shorty told her, baby, let's be out. I know I haven't had no time for you, but let me take you out. I've been focused on the music, cause this world is stressed you out. But I know you can ease my mind, so let me go and show you out. Head done and your nails fixed, couple dollars just to spend a little money for the rent. If I got it, then you got it. You as loyal as it get. Stop stressing about your weight, because you know I like a big. It's a lot on your mind, baby, breathe for me. You a boss, and I know you don't need nothing. Pay your bills on time, you a grown woman, shit. I'm just trying to be relieved for you. When you're back against the wall, just lean on me. Don't gotta tell me what you need or what you need from me. I'll be 10 toes down when you come for me. But I got a question and I need your honesty. Have you ever been to brunch on Sundays? Have you ever been? Cause if you wanna go, I'll take you. I'll take you, yeah. Where you never been. Have you ever been? Yeah. Been to brunch on Sundays. Have you ever been? Cause if you wanna go, I'll take you. I'll take you, yeah. So where you never been? Weight on your shoulders, put that weight on me. Just call me when you need me, I'll be waiting low key. Weight on your shoulders, put the weight on me. Just call me when you need me, I'll be waiting low key. Be waiting low key. Have you ever been to brunch on Sundays? Have you ever been? Cause if you wanna go, I'll take you. I'll take you, yeah. So where you never been.
Hip-hop beats. of a gentleman, vibe of a simpleton. Thief good enough to steal the cup out of Wimbledon. Well-mannered, sneaky and brave, although he's always out to get laid. This sucker got some pervy tendencies, a weakness exploited by his enemies. Arrogant, cocky, and vain. World's greatest thief and lives up to the name. Family business, a true legacy. That's how they always avoid peasantry. More than that, he's in it for the sport. Charismatic fellow, always holding court. Gives a warning just to enhance the hunt. Tricks up his sleeve, always pulling the stunt. One and done, not hitting the job twice. Handle his biz, then off to the next heist. Chased by Interpol, he runs like water. Lead on the case, inspectors, and he got her. He wants them so bad he can taste it. It's his life mission, but it's chase him around like Tom and Jerry. Same outcome, but the situations vary. Lupin ain't alone, he has a team that aids and colludes with his every scheme. Right-hand man, one shot, one kill. Jigen is a marksman with incredible skill. Goyamon has a deadly blade that's taken many foes straight to their graves. Then there's Fujiko, femme fatale. Her treachery only matched by her style. They after yours, it's as good as got. Turn any have into a have-not. Ain't said nothing but a word. When they get you, just know you done got by. Again, ain't said nothing but a word. But when they get you, you been got by.
BlurdDotRadio will be right back after this.
Model wrapped in your world. You think you're a gold mine. You've been excavated time after time. Lies like spring water you drink from every night. Lies like well water you fetch every night. Forbidden fruit so ripe, you had to take a bite. That sneaky serpent, he will certainly treat you right. Girl, don't make me judge you. Girl, don't you know you can't make them?
BlurdDotRadio.
Yeah. Said you're drinking from the water. Oh, no. Looking for your father. Oh, you're looking for your father. He already left you. Lies like spring water you drink from every night. Lies like well water you fetch every night. Forbidden fruit so ripe, you had to take a bite. That sneaky serpent, no, he didn't ever do you right. Girl, don't make me judge you. Girl, don't you know you can't make them? Oh, love ya. She won't know that you just love it. And will you ever love? Will you ever love? Yeah, yeah.
And we are back.
What's up, everybody? You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
Hold on, wait. Shout out to Channel Radio. I just read the word Malort and I got excited and forgot that I was introducing the show. Shout out to Jepson's Malort. We'll be drinking it later. Go check out CH Distillery. They're open. When you go, wear a mask. Sit 6 feet away from people. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Sidham. I'm joined by a wonderful panel of Blurs. I'm joined by Steve.
Hey, Steve. What?
DJ Elokari, the hardest working DJ in all of
DJ
Chicago.
Elokari.
Video editing master, Ash.
Got
She's
him!
not even there.
Wait, what?
She's not even-
How is her character not there?
She's
At least she honest.
I don't know the magic that she's working with. I don't know
Also
the
cooking, apparently.
techno bending that she's
That's
doing.
hilarious.
We are
Magic.
joined by comic book aficionado Kenny,
Oh my god, she killed Kenny!
also the most fashionable Blerd in all of Chicago.
I mean, it's very true.
Oh, you're too kind. Stop it.
That's true. Our very special guest tonight from the great city of Cleveland, Ohio, the Diamond by the Lake, the crown of Ohio. Blerd's Eyeview is with us today.
How's it going?
Put some stank on that
Didn't
I wear
I like
Cleveland with pride all the time.
one. All day.
Not just when I'm mad enough to hit somebody, which isn't often. It's not often.
This is
Arizona Ice
But
Tea.
I've
violent
definitely-
episode.
Yeah, I've had to tell people like, no, I'm from Cleveland. Don't make me go there. Right. I guess it's time for trailers, huh?
Oh, yes, it is.
So we have 2 wonderful trailers for you tonight. Give me a second to remind myself of what they are.
Okay.
Wow.
Chances are we're going to get to one during this act, and then after the next music break, we'll get to the other one. Shout out to Blerd Domination. Go to BlurdDomination.com. It is a card trivia game specifically for Blerds. Enter the code BlerdTV to get a 10% discount. I think it's 10%.
10%?
Get a discount.
Damn.
It's a very black business. What is
I'm all
this,
for
Steve?
I just want to know what season of VeggieTales we're gonna review right now.
Season 12? I don't know how many seasons. 58?
I didn't get that memo.
We didn't put that in the rundown.
That was not the show notes I read today.
I got the wrong Dropbox.
Ash is talking, but your mic is still off.
Oh, you still
She probably cooking, or she's talking to somebody. She usually be talking to like somebody.
Oh, okay.
She's cooking.
It's different. I'm not used to
Mildly.
that.
You're
I see lips moving, but no words. I'm just like,
Cedar is broke.
Situation.
You get to fix Cedar.
Oh, she disappeared. Okay.
So we got Jupiter's Legacy, right?
Yeah.
I've been trying all week not to say Jupiter Ascending. That's very different.
Totally different. Totally different storyline. Totally different everything.
Based on the Mark Millar comic book. From what I hear, I haven't read it, but I hear it is Mark Millar on a good day.
It's better than Kick-Ass.
Nice.
Oh, that's saying a lot because that's the one series I didn't read is Jupiter's Legacy. That's the one thing I didn't read. But see, I heard nothing but good when it was running. So yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, DJ Elokari, let's get into it.
All right, let's check it out.
Jupiter's Legacy. You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
Don't you remember the island?
No.
And what we had to do to earn these powers?
Got him!
90 years. 90 years, and what do we have to show for it?
We've made a different show.
What was Dad like when he was younger?
Nothing ever rattled him faster.
The man I knew was never at home when I was a kid.
To this day!
Too busy saving the world.
Brandon, Chloe, everything you do is a reflection on this family. You have to be the ideal.
No one can live up to the ideal. Not even Dad.
They're not even close to being ready. And I'm doing everything I can to keep this family from falling apart.
Well, it's not working.
It used to be that you protect your country. They call you a hero.
So hard! The world is changing. So I guess we're gonna have to change with it.
I don't know whether I can do this anymore. You do the right thing, somebody dies. You do the wrong thing, somebody dies.
So what would you do if you were the one calling the shots?
Imagine that was an unintentional fart noise.
Nope.
You know, eat your beans, kids. They're good for you.
Absolutely.
Jupiter's Legacy will premiere May 7th, 8 episodes long on Netflix. According to IMDb, the first generation of superhero family has kept the world safe for nearly a century. Now their children must live up to their legacy in an epic drama that spans decades and navigates the dynamics of family, power, and loyalty. I don't recognize anybody's name in these credits, but it looks.
No, I know two of the faces.
Yeah, I
know
know.
them from?
Josh Duhamel. Duhamel is the one that's playing Jupiter. He actually was Transformers. He used to be married to Fergie. The first two.
Okay.
And the last one.
The racist ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually married to Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas for a while.
Old girl who sang the national anthem?
Yeah. And
don't bring that national
anthem.
That's who she
is. All the Fergie references.
Nah, dog.
That one.
And the other one is Leslie Bibb, who and you probably know her best as playing the reporter from at least 2 of the Iron Man films.
Oh yeah, old girl. Yeah.
She's been in other stuff, but
she old girl that got left on the who Pepper kicked out in the morning.
Yeah.
I recognize her.
Yeah.
She ages well. She ages well. I ain't gonna use words that D-Nick would use, but she ages well for a woman of less color.
A woman of the race that ages like milk. So
it's the second time I heard that term this week.
Yo,
wasn't gonna say that, but
I joke around and say black people's skin secretes oil, white people's skin secretes vinegar.
Oh, damn, man.
That's why
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you know, I mean,
stay woke.
Mix well.
Good.
If we didn't mix well, there would be no Barack.
That's true.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Shout out to all our white cousins out there. Check your family. Steve, what do you think of this?
Actually, I'm not interested in it at all.
Nope.
It doesn't give me any good vibe. Nothing that I would like Nothing I would sit down and watch. I don't think. I would have to see a first episode. Maybe it'd pull me in, but like from the
No.
it's a no for me. I'm not gonna be on it the first day.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Yeah.
Steve will be elsewhere May 7th.
Yeah.
DJ L.O.Carter, what do you think of this?
Oh man, like that fart was intentional. It looked cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna be honest, it looks interesting, but I think we're finally getting to that point, man, where it's like a bit of an overabundance.
Right.
It's like with
There's
these,
a lot of superhero stuff out there.
it's like so, and it's just something like that I'm not really very familiar with, so it's harder for me to get like into it. I mean, like the color style does look like Jupiter Ascending. Like I ain't gonna be lying. I mean, like we're being honest, but
Need some dragon people in there.
yeah, man, I don't know, bro.
Jupiter Ascending.
But I know. But I haven't seen it. I mean, this might be something that actually like surprises me or whatever, And
I got a question. Is Kingsman good?
Kingsman,
yeah.
first. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, Kingsman is
First
good.
two.
I like both of them.
A man gets put in a giant meat grinder, and it's actually one of the best things I've ever seen.
They
That was amazing.
baseballs as grenades. Okay,
Hey,
like
Yeah.
the whole. There's a.
They were playing a country version of Word Up by Cameo.
This is very true.
Like during the fight
Damn,
scene.
he did.
And then for some reason it made me go like, why does this sound so hard right now? I was just like, it's mixing.
For those of you all there listening in the audience, this is how much I am personally interested in this movie because we started to talk about Cameo instead. But this TV show, I mean,
we can always talk about
it might.
Yeah, we can always talk about Cameo.
Hey, man.
There's no wrong time for Cameo.
They made a whole song about cocaine, and I didn't get it until I was.
Nobody got it until
Nobody got it. Word up.
I mean,
they had to go through 2 generations.
you have to be on cocaine to be able to use that verse, though. You have to be on cocaine to sing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You got to be on a little bit. Come on, practice like that. Come on, dog. You got to be on some type of cocaine
Mark Burton was
to
the
use that.
detective.
But yeah, this looks interesting though. I just again.
Wow.
It looks interesting. It's just I'm kind of superheroed out a little bit. It looks, I don't know, man. Like I might give it. We'll see how it picks up steam. But there's a lot of shows that I haven't really.
Everything gets the same feeling.
I thought we was about to bring out the colors. I was gonna do the plug you on the block part.
But yeah, nah, I'm good.
Nope.
That is 2 thumbs down.
Sorry,
Ash, did
man.
you unmute her?
Her lips are moving. She's still on the phone.
She might be on the phone.
She probably still
Okay, so I just took a quick look at what was happening with whatever this is, Jupiter's Legacy
show you're
Ascending.
on? Oh.
Don't care.
Damn.
I think I heard DJ Lokari saying he's kind of superheroed out. I've been superheroed out for a while. The only reason why I'm even really watching Invincible is because really the voice acting is carrying Invincible,
Very nice.
and it's just
Jesus, that
it's
voice.
really entertaining to watch. Honest, like Invincible,
And it's gory as fuck.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, gory's
Yeah.
not something that's necessarily going to automatically have me watching, but the characters are actually interesting. Like they're fun. I'm enjoying them. They're not really reworking the wheel at all, but there's enough there for me to be like, I'm gonna see where this goes. And this show's not really, it's not giving me anything to look forward to.
That's real. I don't blame you.
So, and again, going back to Invincible, really what got me in the door was one, it's animated. I just like watching animated stuff. And the voice cast. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be some at least good acting.
Yeah, Sandra Oh's gonna act no matter what.
Yeah, when you get like a half of the Walking Dead cast to join in on a project, you're just like,
Schillinger?
okay.
Wasn't that his name on us?
Yeah, like you're getting. I'm like, okay,
So-
it's a stat cast.
So Jupiter's Legacy, just cast alone and imagery just is
No.
enough. Now, if there's some hype that comes along with it after the fact, people are like, yo, y'all gotta check this out, then maybe just because I have access to Netflix. But Like I said earlier, I'm looking more to Yasuke than anything on Netflix currently.
All right. Well, thank you, Ash. So far, no thumbs up. Kenny, are you your lungs clear over there?
Yes.
How do you feel
Hey,
about
that's
this?
why I was muted because I took a
appreciate
big rip.
I was watching.
I guess I'll go in the opposite direction. I am looking forward to this. I've read the comic.
There you go.
Love the comic.
So yeah, I haven't read no comic, man. So I don't know.
Even if, and honestly, anybody who's, I think I would recommend this more to people than those who might have watched The Boys, to be honest.
Oh wow, that's real.
Yeah, honestly, I do not care, boys.
I don't know, man, Kenny. You
just
sent me
don't.
off one time before though.
I've read The Boys and watched The Boys, so that's saying a lot.
I have read The Boys. I don't need to watch The Boys.
Reading it was
I know why.
Reading it was enough.
Harsh.
And
Harsh
honestly, I've watched bits and pieces, and it's like, oh, so you all went there, but not really, and so it's the same thing. So I don't need that. Honestly, Jupiter's Legacy is the opposite of that. If you're looking for a story of like kind of questioning heroes' methods and motives through not even in their politics and their just a social ethics of a hero, I think this is that show that finally really goes there and really discusses it, because the book did that. Honestly, one of the heroes is literally basically a Kardashian type. She literally hates being a hero, but like has powers, but she's a celebrity. Like there's out there that I don't think a lot of hero shows, past or present, have really done. So I understand why people are exhausted by superhero things. Hell, I am too, in terms of just seeing it on television, but this at least feels a lot more authentic than even a lot of the CW stuff.
Oh god, I done gave up on CW a while ago.
And the Marvel's in their own league, which is another reason why I think this is worth your time. I think Mark Millar is a writer. Okay, full disclosure, I've talked to Mark Millar about a lot of this stuff in pre-production a few years ago when he was here in the city. So he is in charge of the show. I think when like himself gets to really put his like approval on what goes into the show, it comes out looking a lot better. Walking Dead is a prime example. Even though I wasn't that big into it, I think the fact that the creator of the show, of the book, was a big part of the show, made it withstand. Hell, I thought it had 2 seasons for it. The fact that it went that long, the fact that it went long and spun off that like episodes and all that, tremendous. I don't see why Jupiter's Legacy can't do the same thing, because it's actually pretty engaging. Like it's not your typical hero type of show. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're looking for a show that has some nuance, this is that superhero show. Like it's not Marvel, it's not DC. It's its own original thing, and I think that's the kind of content, if you're looking for a superhero movie that's not kind of got its own legacy, no pun intended, to basically give us a chance. Like, give it a shot.
Well, thank you, Kenny. Blurd's Eyeview crew. We will start with Chris Fury. How do you feel about that?
I'll give it a chance, and I'll give it a chance for several reasons. One, I can't be superhero at all. If you see my background, I'm literally listed with Black Panther all over.
Right? Like, I work at a comic book store. I can't do that.
Right. So it's kind of like my thing. You know, that's kind of like my niche. And I'm willing to, hell, I've watched Sky High. So, I mean, that's saying a lot.
Hold on, I watched Sky High. That was
Sky High.
Could have been better, yes. Was it Disney's first foray into that whole thing? Yeah, definitely. But you know, I'm willing to give it a chance, and I like Mark Millar's stuff. I've read a lot of his other stuff. This is just one of his properties I have not read, and yeah, I'm willing to give that a chance. As you know, if it's anything like you mentioned, like Kenny mentioned, CW shows, and I've watched them, and I watch them now just pretty much out of habit, and. But Superman and Lois, you know, I always wondered how would they tell the story, and I like how they're telling the story. It's a totally different spin on it, you know, and I'm okay with that. So, seeing the Jupiter's Legacy, I want to see how they tell this. Like they're saying, it's over centuries time. So, once again, different spin on something. Mark Millar does put a different spin on a lot of his stories. You know, Kingsman is a prime example. Kick-Ass is a prime example. You know, so yeah, I'll definitely give this a chance. You know, I wasn't sure if it was a series or a movie. Now I know that it's a series.
Yeah. 8 episodes in the series.
Yeah.
I will say though, I am happy to see like a lot of these TV shows really bumping up their quality. Because at first I thought this was a movie too.
It looks
like, damn.
I wasn't expecting it to look as good as it did.
Yeah.
I think they might. I think they might have wanted it to be a film at first. If I'm not mistaken.
So
he's doing a few.
As shows. So the only couple that were filmed that he wanted it was filmed were Kick-Ass and Kingsman. But like, he wrote Jupiter's Legacy with the intention of making a show.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he would know best. I mean, like it's hard. I know it was an ongoing series, so it's good that you're not jamming all of it in one film. That's for sure.
Exactly. There's no way you can tell this story in one film. Like it literally like spans generations, 3 generations of story of like people.
Yeah, you learn from that last. You learn
really good.
You learn from that last Airbender.
We won't bring that up. DC, how do you feel about this?
I'm kind of on the fence. Like I'm not sure. Like I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I'm not real hip to it. I'll give it a chance. I'll probably watch Deadpool 1,000 more times before I watch it. But
we don't talk about Deadpool.
Nope.
Society.
What?
That was a goddamn good superhero movie.
Thank you. Okay, I was going to say because I've seen Deadpool 1 and 2 as far as like a billion times, and I'll still watch it a billion more.
Like I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and I didn't care for either one. But
And he doesn't like Ryan Reynolds.
Well, I didn't say that.
But wait, is it you or Elgin that doesn't like
I had my
Ryan
soundboard. That's
Ryan
blasphemous.
Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. I think he's overused.
So that was Elgin.
I love Ryan Reynolds. Wait, hold on a second.
Overused for a lot of things, but I like Deadpool. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about him being in his own movie, like out the jump. I think the X-Men should have been redone before Deadpool got a movie.
It's the only thing that Fox got right, and it wasn't Fox's decision. It was
Fox's decision. It was the people. That's why I love this.
I took a chance. Like that was like that before Sonic.
Let's get back into Jupiter Ascending.
But yeah, I mean, I'll give it a chance. I probably won't watch it the first couple episodes. I'll probably end up talking to Chris, and he'll talk me into watching it because that's usually how I get into stuff that I don't really have a inkling about in the beginning. So I'll give it a chance. I mean, as far as the production of it, it looks dope for a Netflix series.
I don't know.
So that alone would probably look like it had a good, decent budget. So I'll give it a chance. I ain't gonna dismiss it off the rip, but I'm not super hearing out though neither. So I will watch it at some point.
So again, folks at home, May 7th. An 8-episode Mark Millar series entitled Jupiter Ascending will be available. We got what? 2 thumbs up? 3 thumbs up?
I think it was 3.
Some thumbs to the side. Some thumbs straight down.
2 thumbs to the side for me.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into another short DJ Elokari break. It gives everybody a chance to go pee. DJ Elokari is gonna hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari with hits. He's gonna hit you with.
All right, so another friend of mine. Well, it's not a friend yet. Someone whose music I've been watching for like a good little minute. Her name is Kayla. She has this track that's called All Night Long. She's quite a impressive dancer. Kind of has a style that's very similar to like Maya and all that kind of stuff too. And I want to start like attracting some of these dope artists that I'm watching and just kind of like since we're on Twitch. I mean, who gonna stop us? We ain't on YouTube and Facebook now.
We can get. We can get DCMI strikes.
Well, hold on. I ain't about to pay no Beyonce video or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But I can go a little bit.
Beyonce herself will come out like it.
Well, we go up a little notch before people get too famous. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So I wanted to play a track by Kayla. An artist who I've been watching very closely because I think she's super talented. So yeah, we're about to play her video. It's called All Night Long. And then we'll see what else I end up playing in between. You know what I'm saying? Get some good tracks.
You want to come back around 9?
Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe 9:01.
Yeah.
All right. Viewer at home.
Oh, really quick. And also we changed the graphic on the screen, so if you guys like are watching, you know what I mean, and you're wondering who the artist is, you'll now be able to see on the screen the name of the artists and tracks and whatnot that are playing. So be on the lookout. Now you ain't got to go to my Instagram to find them. You'll be able to just look on screen, see who they are. All right, download them, follow these artists.
Man, how can you not like us? We make ourselves so easy to love.
We try, man. We try.
We will be back around 9 o'clock when we're going to talk about the trailer for Fast and the Furious 9.
Family.
You don't want to miss it.
Sorry.
It's going to be riveting. We'll be back.
Yeah, I'll show you I'm a rider, and I like to be all tied up. I'm about to commit a crime, can you do this time, baby? Ooh, don't lie. I know you feel my energy, cause your eyes are undressing me. Well, let me tell you one thing, but I got just what you need. I'll show you it's all okay, on the down low, keep it all back. Hold on tight, you say my name. Ooh, yeah, what? I wanna go all night long, going till the early morn. Just tell me, come on. We can go all night long. You know I'm big time, put it on you like a 4-5. Slim waist with brown eyes, trying to get my mind. You want this body like I know you do. From the front to the back, give me coming soon. I'll show you it's all okay, on the down low, keep it all back. Hold on tight, you say my name. Yeah, right. I wanna go all night long, going till the early morn. Just tell me, come on. We can go all night long. Just dive in deep. I want you under all my sheets. Can you go all night long? Yeah, shake. We can go 1, 2, 3. Baby, you can count on me to make you go all night long. Yeah. I wanna go all night long, going till the early morn. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. Just tell me, come on. We can go all night long. Yeah, like a GG, hit it beat. Drunk in my trunk, riding like a 2-seat.
My baby, she's so far away. My baby, if only I could see her, fly her out of space. My baby, I wanna be on my champagne poppy shit. Fly to my city just to buy you shit. Fuck them all, they deserve to have an attitude. I wish that I could get that degree for you. Like I'm finna get rich for us, not future kids. I'm finna take you out to Lagos and build a house. I know I'm a fool, but that's just the dream. The blessing that I give for wife for you, you wife for me. If that's what I can do, you, that's what I'ma dream. And when we get old, keep that same energy. My baby, she's so far away. My baby, if only I could see her, fly her out of space. My baby, the words just seem to come out of my head and flow through my mouth. I say thanks God for keeping her around, singing about my baby. She's so far away. My baby, if only I could see her, fly her out of space.
I'm just a regular guy with a big appetite. Take the bite out the game and we'll make it alright. No sleep tonight, no sleep, no need to see my cousin creep. Any day now, we've risen from where the gut to be. Play your tunes, your melodies, harmonics for symphonies. I'll put a few of them out, then I'll make it on, you'll see. But this poverty is real, it's the real, it's the real. How much a dollar costs, man, is truly just concealed. How much a life is worth, fam, the government got a steal. In my hood it's called a lick, we got the short end of the stick. So sick, so sick, so sick, too high to even notice. Beware of what they told us, one con artist is the POTUS. The sword is the mic, the soul is the fight, the people is the right. Versatile tonight, versatile, 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 versatile. The sword is the mic, the soul is the fight, the people it's the right. Yeah, we versatile tonight, versatile, 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 versatile.
You keep my feet high above my head, and my spine is tucked between my knees. I thought I would only know decay when I was dead. You make wilting something of ease. I never wanted to be twisted up like this. I think my body might get sick enough and quit. I never wanted to be twisted up amidst all the prey that you claim for the taking.
BlurdDotRadio will be right back right after this.
Crazy, but frankly, I don't wanna be around this. I don't wanna stand for your bullshit. No, my energy isn't feeling you. You're not hitting me. You just wanna defeat me. You try to play me, got me acting like I'm crazy. But frankly, I don't wanna be around this. I don't wanna stand for your bullshit. No, enemy, I keep fighting, but you keep killing me. You just turn my insides outside one by one. Dim the bright side. spirit has been crazy. Frankly, I don't want to be his brother. I don't want to stand for the motion. Lay unawake, yeah. Fight until you stop killing me.
And we are back. Oh, you're muted, Mike.
What's up, everybody? You're watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ L.O. Kari just hit you with some hits. DJ L.O. Kari, what hits did you just hit him with?
Yo, so I was trying to like upload all of them, but I can actually just look. So first off, we started off with a very sultry video by Kayla. And the name of that video is called All Night Long. Then we heard a track by an artist by the name of June. She also is an artist that's been at Stomping Grounds many times. Her name is June. The name of that song is called My Baby. The next song we had heard was a track by Aran Kabashi. That track is called Versatile. Shout outs to Aran. And then we ended that set with Decay by Akinya. And if you've never got a chance to hear Akinya's music, she is so raw. So make sure you go and check out more of Akinya's work. She is by far becoming a amazing Chicago legend in her music. So yeah. Also before that, man, if y'all was wondering the tracks that was playing before that, because I didn't get to tell y'all, that was Bass Song by Aaron Allen Kane. We also heard Lupin by the Microphone Misfits. Acid.
I feel like every time you play one of his songs, he magically tunes.
I think he just, right? He just be like right there. Yeah. Then we heard Acid Wash by Shanae. And I believe that we begun that whole set with Brunch on Sunday by Chef GGM. I heard some people saying they was going to make that their new brunch thing. I want some brunch.
So we had a whole brunch meal plan.
Just saying, man. Just saying, man. Like, I'm just like, it made me want some grits, man. Come on now. I don't know, man. This makes me feel good. Like, I don't know what it is. Gonna wanna go and take you.
Get you some orange juice and some champagne, because that makes it healthy.
I'm just saying, man.
That's like drinking a beer and wrapping it in lettuce. It's okay. Wrap the lettuce. It's wrapped in lettuce. It's okay.
It's brunch. It's all right. This is what we do. We get drunk on Sunday morning. Speaking of getting drunk, it is time for us to shout out our liquor sponsor, CH Distillery. CH Distillery blessed us with they still do bless us with a crate. Maybe not a crate, a box at a time of this lovely magical concoction called Jepson's Malort. Go check out CH Distillery in their new location in Pilsen. I don't know if they're serving inside yet. I don't live life that dangerously.
It'll get you drunk.
Yeah. Go down there, give them some money, tip your waitress. Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical, bitter taste. It's savored by two-fisted drinkers everywhere. Blerd's Eyeview crew, next time I come to Cleveland, I'm bringing some of this.
And we will gladly accept the offer.
I don't know if you'll be glad after you drink it. It has a very specific flavor.
Oh.
You ever wake up in the morning and smell the grass being clipped and then immediately bite into a grapefruit, but you didn't peel it first?
No, brother, I don't think I've ever done that. That's one hell of a way to describe it. Imagery on point. My nigga said you wake up
it's close.
Mouth watering from grass and eating a whole naked grapefruit. I don't know if that's alcohol or weed, but okay. What's wrong with it?
At this point in the game, all bets are off.
He's just trying to and it's gonna be awesome.
I believe him, yo.
Hey, with the way our shows run, probably just amp it up another notch.
There you go. Jeez, man. But I look forward to sharing the majesty at this moment. So we're gonna do the toast that I stole from a legendary rapper named E40.
Yeah.
that toast goes, I'm not above you. I almost forgot it. I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right here with you. Cheers.
That was toast. I don't know why I don't remember it. Yeah, I was like, oh, we need to live more.
Feel free. Again, I stole it from you for you. That's not me. I think you stole it from somebody else.
It's like it's the fabled line of toasts.
There you
It's
go.
been passed down from generation to generation. It's been going on for centuries.
Oh my God, I haven't had a shot.
Winemakers everywhere.
Right.
The Knights Templar did that toast.
The Knights Templar, right?
Jeez, I haven't had a shot of Malort in like.
Feel it down here.
Yeah, cause like I've been, I went on like a break away from alcohol for about a good 2 months. So that's like my first shot of Malort in about 3 months.
Is it as good as you remember?
Yep.
Is it grass clippings and grapefruit?
Hey man.
Fisted.
Hey man.
Right.
Put it back on my chest. You know what I'm saying? It's all up.
There you go.
Like
all up
fist
in my
literally
chest.
grow out your chest.
DJ Locari just sounded like Dave Chappelle, just right then at that particular moment.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my chest.
In my chest, guys.
It gets you drunk.
Fists are gonna grow out of your chest.
It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking back.
Cut it up. Speaking of, we're gonna talk about the trailer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This trailer is from one of the most illustrious lines of movies ever made. They have successfully gotten 10 of these things in theaters.
Yeah,
and
Sway.
there is a rumor that maybe one day they'll do a crossover with Jurassic Park. I just read that.
I mean, bro, I'm done.
I thought it was Transformers.
Listen,
I am
here. I read Transformers too. I'm here for both. Give me dinosaurs,
at this point
robots
in
in
the game,
disguise, and cars doing impossible shit. Give me Saints Row physics in a movie.
Saints Row.
That is really what it is.
It truly is Saints Row.
Michael, there's 13 of these movies.
Yeah,
is there 13? Oh,
What?
I forgot. Tokyo Drift.
Oh, Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. Okay, yeah.
Man, listen, this is one of the most successful franchises in the
Damn
world.
shame.
And you know why?
Star Wars
Because
who?
all you got to do is make it exciting.
Star Wars who?
It's about family. We're talking about, if you haven't figured it out yet,
family.
About family.
Fast and Furious 9, aka F9, I think it's just
Man, F9, bro. F9, son.
I can't wait to get.
Why,
CGI
bro? Why? Why?
Hologram Paul Walker.
What is going on?
Paul Walker, baby. Hologram
DJ Locari. Let's get into this clip.
Let's do it.
There's gonna be a crossover with Knight Rider. He'll just need a voice.
The world has a way of changing.
They gonna get Mr. Feeney. Back in the
What the hell are they doing with this? What? Bow Wow's back now?
Separate us.
Oh yeah.
They're all back.
But we always come back together.
I currently work
he's-
at a restaurant in the kitchen listens to Ludacris all day.
Which restaurant?
Y'all ever thought about the wild missions we've been on? We've taken out planes, trains, tanks. I'm not going to even think about the submarine. And now we got cars flying in the air?
Yeah, we do it, bro. You didn't get the Tyrese.
Not the crying video.
It really does just
The crying video.
like this is all like he is the meta character. Like this is all absurd.
You always say you
No, that's why I love it so much.
but you turned your back on me.
It's impossible.
Now you're
In the
looking
first
You didn't know
trailer,
that? You didn't know that was brother the whole time?
that's what you couldn't see. Oh,
Exactly.
I wish I didn't see him.
I just want to say I'm rude.
See, here's the thing. Well, I don't think they race cars. You know?
Private army.
They used to.
that was one. Race cars. Now they
I've only seen one. I just seen
CIA
one.
missions.
I'm waiting on the line throughout this movie to say, did he issue the race cars? Like, what happened?
Okay,
Evolution.
this is a bad time to mention this, but I don't drive.
Why I thought that old girl was free Bruh, he's dead. Like how many? What the fuck is going on?
e-brake for me, would you,
Michelle
darling?
Rodriguez died.
They all.
Well, the Dylan there.
Crank it all the way up.
We the soldiers.
I'm not gonna care.
Man, we messing with madness now?
Wake up.
Silhouette.
Even when we die, we raise up.
When you pick him, he
It's
says,
good to be back.
No white flag.
They've murdered so many people. They need to understand.
Hell.
That's one of my favorite things about my favorite thing, like in Spider-Man 3, I
spent my entire life in your shadow. And now,
Like, you didn't think about anything about that.
living in mine.
Nah, you did it.
We on the loose.
Not today.
Yo,
They have to.
They showed
Really? Duct tape? You acting like we on our way to Home Depot.
Action scene. Settle down. Action scene. Action scene. Like,
because at some point they got to
Did they
show
make a
Vin
damn?
Diesel's range.
Okay, hold on a second.
He's got to get sad.
Yo, man.
I've been doing this too long. And every
Did they
time I do
make
it, it's for family.
Bruh.
Racing cars against CIA.
I got a headache, bro.
I was about to say, if he says I am Groot, I'm sold on this movie.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Because we are. I'm yelling Groot in the theater. I'm just sorry. We are Groot.
We are family in Groot. Like what?
The Iron Giant's just gonna run out for no reason. Listen, I think I have solidified on this show that I am a huge fan of absurd. Like if it's ridiculous, I'll at least watch it.
Let's face it. Let's face it. The entire series after what 5?
After the first one?
Well, yeah, really after the first.
After Tokyo Drift was pretty plausible.
Yeah. But when they started saying like they showed like Han died and all this other stuff, like when it started getting to that point, and I remember them doing like the trailers or the junkets for it, like going around doing their press tour for it. I remember Tyrese and Ludacris sitting in the room and they were telling the reporter, they were saying, yeah, this one turns it on its head. And I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do? It turns on its head, and it was literally everything. Like they were like, oh, they're not racing cars.
They threw physics out the window.
We can make it to that building.
Damage?
Yeah, using this F5 Lamborghini.
No damage on the Lamborghini. Not a scratch.
So they damn well
Not a blown tire.
The undercarriage of that thing alone wouldn't have survived.
The axle, fine.
Car's bottom heavy as hell, but it don't matter.
Wheels still aligned, all of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't survive a speed bump, but yet it managed to survive this 150-foot jump.
5 miles per hour and it blows apart. They do 100 across the building. That motherfucker just look like a tank.
I wish they had $6 million man sound effects.
Oil money, you can make your car beat a tank.
We made this shit out of Animania.
Yeah, exactly.
Vibranium tires.
I thought vibranium didn't exist. I'm a billionaire. I found some.
Feel that interior. That's real tiger. Like that's real
Rich
tiger.
Corinthian leather.
That's actual alligator. That's real alligator.
Actual tortoise shell. That's actually
this is made of bald eagles.
Yeah, exactly. Like feel that leather. Feel that leather. Okay. That wood ingrain. That's from a tree.
The gas pedals are real polar bear feet.
In a wondrous forest you can't even go into. Like
the
it doesn't
world's
even
oldest tree made this steering.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I got one question
that
though.
In my car.
What's up, DJ?
I got one question. Do you think Tyrese cares more about Vin Diesel or his baby?
I just want my baby.
I'm back.
I mean, like you said, I'm for the absurdity.
Violent cooking.
Yeah, we heard all your dishes. We literally heard all your dishes.
Anime cooking show over there.
They're like doing matrix tricks, flipping stuff around.
Like you, I am for the absurdity because I mean I did see Hobbs and Shaw. It makes for fun. It makes for a fun break.
There are fucking cyborgs in this story.
He was the Black Superman.
He was a Black Superman. He was a Black Cyborg. It's awesome.
I mean, let's face it. Hobbs and Shaw was absurd as hell, but we were all for it. It still made money.
Hobbs and Shaw was the most believable one out of all of them.
It wasn't really.
I mean, it's The Rock holding down it's The Rock holding a helicopter while he's looking at 6 other cars.
If Steve Rogers can do it, why can't The Rock?
If Steve Rogers can do it, Rock.
Listen, I believe if it was revealed that The Rock took super soldier serum, I'd be like, that makes sense.
That makes sense. It's plausible.
He's likable. He's strong as fuck. He was like, okay, I'm with
it. That's Captain America, right? Also, Young Rock, not to get off on the tangent, very funny.
It is.
I actually haven't watched it yet.
It's
NBC.
Peacock. Or Peacock.
It's on the
I don't know what you're
Is Peacock free? I heard it was free.
Peacock channel.
So Chris Fury, you're into this.
I'm into it. I'll watch it. And it's straight. And then at this point, when you said it crosses over with Jurassic Park or Transformers, I was just out of straight curiosity at that point.
I will. Whatever bootleg site I can find it on.
You're gonna have Dom in one. You're gonna have Dom in the driver's seat and Blue in the passenger. Yeah, this is like we're doing this for family. Okay, all right, whatever.
Remember in
him and
Jurassic
Optimus
World,
Prime.
all of them. They're driving Optimus Prime.
They both got that deep voice. And it's like for family, for all time.
Like who's talking?
If you find this message, Tyrese still has a big ass forehead. Come to Earth.
DC, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not with it. I'm sorry. After the fucking they dropped the cars out of a plane and the motherfuckers just landed, I'm cool, man. I'm surprised they got past 4. The first 4 was like the normal realm of reality. Then after that, it's like, what can we do next? Let's throw shit out of a plane. Let's throw it at rocks. Let's just have Tyrese do weird acting. Let's just. Now, my question is, how did Taj become like just this regular ass garage dude, and now he is like a hacker pro extraordinaire? This nigga took online classes at Everest.
Are you really trying to make sense of this? You're really trying to make sense of this?
You ain't doing nothing. You're sitting on your couch fixing cars. Come on down here and become a good hacker.
You ain't doing shit. Make yourself shit.
You ain't doing shit. Hanging out with Paul Walker.
Character development.
That's a hell of an arc, though. I can't buy that. This nigga was scared to drive cars. Now he just flying out of helicopters with cars.
Hey man, come on, dog. That's what you can do. You can do anything with family, right?
Okay, listen. Paul Walker went from being a cop to not being a cop to back to being a cop.
Hey dog.
If we're
hey dog, you do anything with family.
I believe that more though. That's the sad part. I believe that more. that's America now. Shit.
That's
dirty cop, good cop, bad cop. That's America.
That's the power of family. Family will do that for you, bro.
Family.
It's the power of family. I mean,
and that line too, I'm getting tired of hearing that every goddamn movie.
Yo, I can never get tired.
It's for family.
Like I'm gonna be sitting there watching it, like, come on, say it.
Sit on the edge of their seat. He gonna say it for family. Ah, he said it. Yeah. It's gonna be like Cat picking up the fucking picking up the hammer. That's what's
drinking game.
If this show was through Disney, if this movie was through Disney, they would have already crossed it over with Stitch just so they could have Ohana.
Oh shit!
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family.
Jesus
It'd be a
Christ.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, can you imagine?
A volcano.
Kingdom Hearts
Kingdom Hearts with Fast and the Furious.
I'd buy that. I'd pre-sale.
Now that I might watch.
Come on,
I'd wait outside for somebody else.
I'm just waiting for Vin Diesel to be on Smash Brothers.
Oh shit, Super Mario Brothers.
But just get Tyrese on there.
For his special, he shoots his car out into space and it lands on you. No damage.
Dominic Toretto as a character.
Mech suit.
I would be 100%.
Me, Mario.
Do it all for family. Oh, hold on, man.
He really does yell your name over.
It's me, Mario.
When you do your Mario.
Definitely that's a no-go for me, guy.
That is. All right, so that's a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Ash, what do you think about that?
I don't care.
Nope.
The only one in the series I can even remember watching, and I don't remember the details, was Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, no, right?
I was deep in my weeb phase when it came out, and it had Tokyo in the name, so I had to watch it. And that theme song. That's it.
I don't remember the
theme song from Tokyo Drift. But all
it's all Pitbull to me. I don't know. In my memory,
I think it was
Pitbull.
I just remember the theme song, and I think.
He was?
Yeah, he was in it.
I mean, the whole movie just feels like a fever dream.
I seen the top of his head through most of it.
I think Tokyo Drift was a fever dream because they tried to get away from thinking the fans was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
It's normal shit today.
Yeah.
But yeah, not really into like cars like that. To have been following the series for.
It's not about cars.
It's most definitely not about cars.
Definitely
anymore.
not about cars anymore.
Like not at all.
They walked away from that a long time.
It's about family, but the cars are there as a centerpiece, and I'm just like,
How many are they really?
Actually,
I'll say it's kind of like a car. And listen, this comparison is only because it's vehicle based. If you could imagine if there was a really poorly written Gundam series that just involved like Maseratis. Maybe that would be similar.
Gundam, that too, you just gotta be a mecha series at that point because Gundam.
It's on its way there. I believe. I believe wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Did you watch this trailer?
Somebody's gonna have a Tesla that wraps around their body.
It's gonna be the Voltron series with just strictly cars. That's what it's gonna be.
And they're gonna turn into a giant car.
I would accept the Fast and Furious series as a mecha series just based on how they be driving cars because that shit ain't normal.
It is not. Listen, on the first trailer for F9, Dominic drives off of a cliff. Somehow a rope secures itself to his left front tire and they swing.
Yeah.
The weight of a car swings on the ball bearings holding a wheel in place.
Yeah.
Not when you're in the Fast and the Furious world.
Like
it's very SpongeBob imagination.
I'm telling you, man, all their cars are Transformers.
Whoever wrote Fast and the Furious was high after one. It was just like,
oh, listen, those are cool.
What else can we do?
Oh yeah,
that's like Gremlins 2, like Mannequin 1 and 2. Like they.
I thought you was gonna say. What was it? Josh Trank. What was the movie? Jason said Crank.
Yeah.
Remember? Y'all remember
They were on a boat. There were prostitutes over there. And they were like,
oh man, they were with the pilot from Spirit.
They were with the pilot from Spirit.
Just doing lines of coke.
Quentin was out there like, y'all need some more?
Yeah, he got all these bags.
Man, they would never get anything done on Fast and Furious if Quentin was there. Oh, you trying to? You know that that car can't flip like that, man. You know that car.
Hey, Quentin was the voice of responsibility, like he was the voice of reason.
Hey, you can't fly a car onto the wing of a jet.
How you gonna tell me what that car can't do? So you gonna tell me what that car can't do? How you know that? How you gonna tell me what this car gonna do, huh?
How you gonna tell me?
It was all his Suge Knight like intimidation that got him to get his ideas.
Who let the sweater man in here?
Just like, damn, dog.
Whose uncle is this?
Come on, man. I just want to see him. I just want to see the Fast and Furious people try to talk logic with Quentin. So what you gonna do with these cars, man?
What we gonna do is we're gonna drive this truck off of the roof of this building after it was in the service garage, and it's gonna land on top of that Mack truck right there.
Bruh, I'm just
your car.
Tell me that's gonna work.
So you gonna tell me that's what the car gonna do?
There.
I bet Quentin hates
this
movies.
Another one after this. I swear for God.
It's never gonna stop. It's like Bad Boy Records.
That's the problem. It just won't stop. Like this motherfucker been on.
So it's supposed to end on 10, but 10 was gonna be too long, so 10's gonna be in 2 parts.
I'm
at.
Why? Why?
Be 14.
Why?
They're gonna.
We already have 10, bro.
Yeah. Imagine
here
that.
for it. I am here for it.
Dog, they just gonna tell you
Thanos
that all the
shows
cars are Transformers, bro. They're just gonna be like, oh, all these cars, yeah, they Transformers. That's why it makes
It's
sense,
gonna be
right?
Space Jam.
They've been Transformers all along. That's why
Ready Player One.
They're gonna end the first half of 10 on Dom pulling up to a Mack truck with red and blue flames on it. And it's, hello, Dom.
You're gonna hear a Velociraptor in the back.
He gonna be like,
Velociraptor in the back.
Dom gonna be like, I'm Groot.
Optimus.
Why does Vin Diesel's voice get more greedy like the older he gets? Like I don't understand how that just happens.
Because
Like,
that's how voices work. I guess.
it just gets grittier over
Maybe
time.
smoke cigarettes.
Is who?
That when you do a pack of cools a day or two.
Is it Vin Diesel?
A pack of what is it? Magic hats.
Vin Diesel literally smokes. Yeah, he smokes a lot.
He smokes Black and Miles, I bet.
Yeah.
And he also
That's how he gets all those gruff voices.
My voice is gonna do that then.
Yeah, man. What do you?
Tomorrow, I got
He's gonna have a Christian.
Black and Miles for family.
He's gonna have a Christian.
I'm ready to do the voiceover.
He's gonna have a Christian Bale Batman situation like every.
Oh God, please don't. Swear to me for family.
Steve, what are your thoughts?
I've only ever seen 2 on BET whenever they play it.
I'm mad.
BET.
After Baby Boy or before Baby Boy?
Yeah, it's definitely after Baby Boy.
After the 5 heartbeats,
man.
There you go.
But yeah, so like I'm not interested in seeing this at all. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know.
They don't know neither. Don't feel bad.
Right.
Listen, Pitbull is from a lovely city called Miami. He's on all the soundtracks.
He is.
Where do you think the money for this comes from? That's why they were like, we have to put this next one out, or else Pablo's gonna cut our thumbs.
Yo, Kenny, I got a question though. Kenny, you think they're gonna have Let's Go Cena sucks chance in the movie theater? I'm just wondering.
Somebody will.
I'm just saying.
Let's
go at the movie theater.
Further we fall from the glory of God.
He's gonna come out with military fatigue pants and Timberland boots.
Fruity Pebble shirt.
Kenny, what are your thoughts?
Front and center day one. Tickets, I'm sure one of my brothers has already pre-ordered our tickets.
Damn.
We go as a family. We go to Fab 9 as a family.
Make sure you get the popcorn and buns.
Spicy's brother.
And a Slurpee. Little ice.
It's going down. I am Groot.
But you didn't know they sell jalapeno poppers at
listen. So
extra cheese.
Like Fast and the Furious is one franchise. Yo, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like all the way from Fast and the Furious has been one of those franchises that like me and my brothers like bond over. Like it's absurd. Like because actually I was done after Tokyo Drift, but my brothers put me back on after like 4, and I'm like, all right, I'm with it. So like now it's like we can't wait for them. Like we talk about them in our group chat. Like
you know what?
I need to ask. We were all been really busy.
I understand the appeal a little bit.
Listen, man, if you came up on Schwarzenegger, you are doing yourself an injustice if you don't like it.
Wasn't one of them called The Fate of the Furious?
Yeah.
But
then still the fate was still going. Like how?
It's like Friday the 13th. It's always the last one.
Like if I can say one more thing, like I talk about how unoriginal Hollywood is. But like, here's the thing about Fast and the Furious. Like, this franchise knows
damn thing.
Like, they know what they are. Like, they gonna make money off
of it.
It's
like Sharknado.
Absurd,
It's Sharknado on a higher budget.
And here's the other part that I think is not like, Fast and the Furious doesn't get enough like credit for this too. Or at least I don't think we talk enough about it. Like incredibly diverse cast. Like from the first movie to now, like. It's well represented.
White people, every race of person,
like
every
you
age.
and I, like Yeah, I
You
mean,
were introduced to Gal Gadot in one of them, so.
Yeah, honestly, you can go through a who's who of like actually famous actors and actors
Ronda Rousey
through and like really like blown up or like made the franchise bigger.
I heard franchise bigger.
Honestly, it's a movie franchise that honestly has stood the test of time. Like, I'm shocked that we are here, but I still remember watching the first one in theaters when I was when I was a kid with my brother. Like, that's it's one of those action movies. Like, it's just fun. Like, I wish there were more action movies like that where it doesn't try to construct something or take itself too seriously. Like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, but you know what? I'm gonna watch that shit. It's wild as hell.
Mr. Rock and Vin Diesel battling.
Oh, it's not gonna happen because they don't like each other. Also,
I
think they're the
what I
same
mean.
person. I think that Vin Diesel yells out Shazam and turns into the Rock. So they can't be in the same room.
Vin Diesel is also very smart too. Like, good for him in terms of stretching this out, and also like
this is a career.
Doing a whole bunch of other like stuff. And this is a career. Honestly, this has made him more of a star in Hollywood. No, honestly,
yeah, man.
I don't think you see him as Groot or hear his voice doing all these other things.
Family.
Without
as soon as he pops up.
So, I mean, seriously, like, this franchise is I won't be too sad to see it go, but when it does, I'll be like, yo, that was a fight. Like, and like, I can honestly say that for any of these movies, like Star Wars, Hackers. Like, you think of any other I'll just say this in terms of like a movie franchise that could have had more than one dud. They only really had one, and even that were just because like different strokes, different folks. Because honestly, Tokyo Drift was not that bad.
I don't like that one.
I think it's alright. Yeah, I'm not saying it was the best, but it wasn't like what people were like to like crap on it for. Because like,
because by that time they were used to seeing Paul Walker.
So people were disappointed there was no Vin Diesel. So at this point, if either you're in or you're out, I get it. But I'm totally in. Like, I am all the way in for this.
Yeah. This is they don't make action movies like this anymore. I came up on Commando.
No,
I came up on Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra was about a
Commando
cop
was the shit.
who was fighting a gang, a cult.
Dude, Cobra is the
yes. Like, it ain't make no sense.
Like,
look, when you can see
the dude with his wild ass knife in Cobra, like that.
The knife is like this big.
Dude, even 1980s Punisher, like absolutely bonkers, like crazy.
Pow!
Every Delta Force movie, any Chuck Norris movies,
all those TBS level movies. This is like those on the level.
Yeah, when you
steroids.
When you used to seeing
steroids and or uppers of some sort.
Yeah, when you're used to seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger flip over a Porsche,
Get to the chopper.
and then flip it back over by hand to get off the
Or
drive.
somehow throwing a pipe through a man and then saying,
"Lick off them speed."
Seriously, Commando is great because he does
Commando was
kill
the
into
shit.
one of the smoothest jazz soundtracks ever. Like,
Yeah.
if anybody actually
You
pays
can kill
attention to
to
the
some
Commando
Kenny
soundtrack, but it's all like in jazz. Like, it's
he's
all
just shooting people in the
saxophone.
garden.
Yeah, like guns a-blazing.
I think Vin Diesel is trying to see how many times he can say for family, to see if it matches how many.
I think it's in his
ad-libs
contract
in
now.
order to see if he can match Arnold's one-liners, to see how many one-liners he can do. I don't
Arnold
know.
had the shit.
He's in the running.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. You do the job.
DJ Alokar, did he ask you how you felt about this?
No.
How do you feel about it? Also, we're 5 minutes over.
Well, whose fault was that?
Well, it's not like we actually have a radio show after us, so I think we're okay.
It's true, but I don't want to keep, it's 10:36.
You the one who stay always bringing the time up, bro.
That's because I'm the host. It's my show.
And do nothing to
And I'm not rude, so I don't just mute people like I did in the studio.
Maybe you should.
I am rude.
Wow, she's daring you to, Mike.
I mean, she's done it before. I just end up muting Ash.
Group.
Is that those are your thoughts on that?
I think it's. I was just waiting. I was
You
just
talk
waiting.
to us like that.
That's your Vin voice?
You said about what?
Group.
My Diesel group. My brother's in this movie. Like, what? Really? it's 9 movies,
You
and
know
now
that
you
was
got a
Don's
brother, bro.
brother?
Like John Cena's your brother, has been your brother the whole time, bro. This
How
movie
do we
looks.
know?
Look, dog, this shit's ridiculous, bro. I mean, like at this point, this is Nicolas Cage in a movie. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know
Nicolas Cage hasn't been.
what to say
Nicolas
about
Cage
this.
is turned to be their dad.
Bro,
Fuck.
yo,
We gotta
Time
steal
out.
the Declaration of
yo,
Independence.
yo.
Family.
The
You can see me.
best. But you know, look, man. Look. I look. I'm one of them people who ain't watched a damn Fast and Furious movie since Tokyo Drift. That's me. Like I've not cared. I've not been into these things. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you this. This is a damn good looking trailer. This is a damn good looking trailer.
They are fun movies.
Oh man.
And that's what they always are. Like it's like the Expendables.
Yeah, man.
Like, I remember
You're
when
not
that
gonna
came
get a
out.
good story.
Nah.
Was there a story to any of them?
Like no, nobody cared. All we knew is all our 80s
Family.
action stars were in one freaking place, and that's all we cared about. Like
That's all I really wanted to see.
Listen,
Yeah,
want to see
and
this
we-
car go fast?
40 old ass
Car
men
fly.
fighting each other.
Want to see this car sing?
Hey.
Go into space.
So this how I know when this how I know when the show supposed to start, because Billy always comes at like 9:30, be like, I know you supposed to be done right now. Like, so she's really like down here like, I know you supposed to
This
be
bowl
done
back
right
here. Yeah.
it's like clockwork. Like she knows. But anyway, man, this looks decent. You know what I mean? Will I see it? I'm gonna be honest, probably not. But it's a damn good looking trailer, so it gets a thumbs up. So like, if it's on somebody watching it, I might watch it. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to catch up first, like watching all the Danny DeVito movies.
That's what
Nope,
I'm
you ain't
for.
missed nothing.
Hey,
The whole plot line's the same. Some bad guy do something.
Fast Furious watch, buddy.
Whichever one Charlize
come on, buddy.
Theron
Hey, man.
was in is the only one that probably.
I got like two. I
Was
got
she
like
the
2
last one?
months. I got 2 months.
I
I can
don't
catch
know.
up. So it's 2 marathons I want to do. I have to do a Fast and Furious marathon, and I gotta do a Danny DeVito film marathon. I didn't realize that Danny DeVito had actually directed Matilda, but like
Yeah.
he has a crazy style.
Directed, him and his wife were in it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I most definitely want to rewatch I want to see all of his filmography now, because he has a lot of really great movies that he's directed.
Yeah, he's been around for a real long time.
Yeah, so that
He's
and the
gotta
Fast
be
and
the
Furious
shortest
movies.
man in Hollywood with a career.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Like he's like little.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you guys follow us on the Instagram,
version
I
of
actually put a post
ever.
up. I actually put a post up of the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia if they were chosen as the cast for Fantastic Four.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Is Danny DeVito the thing?
Danny DeVito's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It works. It works.
That makes sense.
And Dennis is Dr.
I mean, he just has to do the voice, so I mean, like,
I'm the trash man. I come in everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find some jewelry.
I hate it.
All right, but anyway, yeah, I mean, it looks fun. That's all. You know, it looks like a fun
I mean, the
movie.
trailer looks good.
Yeah, man, it's a damn good looking trailer, man. That's all I gotta say on that one.
Listen,
So,
they're
I'm
going
not
to
mad
space.
at it.
They're going to space.
They had on
They're only shooting at
Mind you,
night.
they had on space helmets that were held on by duct
With
tape.
duct
So it
tape,
was just gonna
yeah.
get more
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
legit.
1980
Armageddon
Pontiac
style.
Sunfire is being shot into space.
It should have been
Like-
shot in space back when it came out.
I mean,
But that's the most like. I don't know why
Somewhere
I
Dr.
remember
Brown is rolling
Pontiac
around.
specifically.
I was just like,
the
what?
fact that they're putting that Pontiac as like, oh yeah, we're putting rockets on that.
It's
Okay.
a reason.
I mean, they did it to a DeLorean.
Pontiac, yes, why not?
They did it to a
Well,
DeLorean.
you know
and
what?
that-
If Doc Brown can make a DeLorean into a time machine, why the hell not?
That's what I'm saying, man. Because DeLoreans are some shitty ass cars, man.
Exactly.
Those some shitty ass cars.
And then took a locomotive and did the same thing.
Hey, man. But a Pontiac could get you somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You that motherfucker,
Exactly.
that
It's gonna
mother will
get
work
somebody to space.
forever.
Take
That's what I'm saying.
Forever?
Pontiac, you can kick that
Forever.
tire for days.
I'm just saying, man. You be driving that forever. You ain't gonna have no
I
problem.
Pontiac
believe
is
that the
going in
Pontiac will
space.
make that jump more than I would a Lamborghini.
I'm just saying, man.
Lamborghini
Defenders
would have
of
hit
a
that
Pontiac,
glass and the bottom would have
that
fell
ass
off.
is heavy.
Shit. Put a damn Pontiac Sunbird in there, boy. You ain't that mug gonna be driving forever. That was my first car, Pontiac Sunbird, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need a cigarette so I can tell the story. My first car was a goddamn Pontiac Sunbird. You know what I'm saying? Get that carburetor fixed in the room, man.
Carburetor, boy, your carburetor, man.
Your carburetor, man. Come on.
You gotta get a new catalytic converter.
Come on now, buddy.
Link fluid is out.
So, folks, we gotta wrap up. As fun as this has been. It is time for the shout-outs portion, aka I want to send first and foremost a rest in peace shout-out to Black Rob. Black Rob it seemed like he had a pretty rough existence. Went to jail for robbing somebody while he was on Bad Boy. Puffy's got a I don't know.
Sketchy.
You gotta give some restitution to his family or something like that. He ain't have to go out like that. I want to give a shout out to Kid Mental, who was in the Twitch chat. Kid Mental again did BlurdDotRadio's logo, our theme song, our drops. Go to Kid Mental Music. It's Kid Mental Music. If you need help spelling that, open the dictionary, ask an adult, ask Google. He will do a theme song for you for free. Now he's backed up. He's done 158 of these things. But within, I don't know, month, 2, 3, you will have a free theme song for whatever it is you do. If you're a garbage man, you want a theme song to listen to while you're cleaning out the truck, he'll make one for you. And he beatboxes it. It's not like he needs to sit down and sample things and make a beat. Like he makes it all with a looper. I don't know if a looper is the proper name for it. But really musician, right. And check out some of his music. He's a great lyricist. I want to send a shout out to Tenor Radio. Thank you for joining in the chat. I want to send a shout out to Roxy WTF, Sloyce 33443. Am I missing anybody? Slim Jones Tune, of course. Shout out to you. We'll see you on the show in a few months. I want to send a shout out to Blerd's Eyeview. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for having us on. Really appreciate it.
We'll have to have you on again. Candy B will have to join next time.
Shout out to our girl Candy B. Get well, we're gonna call her.
She had some bad sushi and Thai food. I told her about eating them $1
gas station sushi. You don't want it.
Everything ain't good from the gas station, people. Big pills, malt liquor, but not sushi.
Hey man,
there's certain things you just don't get, like dollar tacos from Burger King. You don't do that.
Order nuggets. They taste like moose knuckles and despair. Don't ever eat Burger King nuggets.
Is that all my shout outs? Did I shout out everybody? Nikki, my girlfriend. Check out Blerd TV. She made this logo. It's based on Street Fighter 2. She will also make logos for you. I believe she has an account on Fiverr. I don't know what it is called. But also check out her podcast, Not Caffeinated Enough, if you are interested in coffee and someone who will break down every little single detail about coffee, about how coffee's tasted, coffee's roasted, where coffee's grown, how you can taste the difference between where the altitude of a coffee bean was grown. Nikki knows. Nikki will tell you. Not Caffeinated Enough on IG. Again, you need help spelling it, ask an adult. Yeah, thank you to the BlurdDotRadio crew as always. I love you all. And I will pass my shout outs to GC.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, that's why I had to pause. Build the suspense.
I guess my shout outs would be to you guys for having us on. We do some of these, but I'm not really the press guy. That's more Chris and them. I used to want to talk shit. They're political, so.
Well, if you want to talk shit, this is the place.
Of course, Chris for Blerd's Eyeview. What the Shit is my own podcast where I get to talk shit, so I get to do that on my own show.
Where can people find What's the Shit?
Facebook, and like you said, if you need to, that's our new merch. We just came out with a new shirt.
Just got merch.
So it's what the stuff on Facebook, because Facebook is really
that's Zuckerberg.
Yeah, goddamn Zuckerberg. So I had to put what the stuff.
You can put white nationalist shit up, but
can't put what the shit. Yeah. Go figure. Anyway, it's what the stuff on Facebook. What the shit on Instagram. Just started our 3rd season tonight, so we came from our 3rd season to you guys. So we've been going all day. I want to give a shout out to my guy G Black who did our new theme song, Not Today, and Brandy and our guy Courtney D.
All right. Well, thank you for those shout outs. Chris Fury, what you got?
First off, thank you guys, BlurdDotRadio, for having us on. This was actually a lot of fun. We're not, like DC said, we're not used to be on the other side of it. We're just now learning how to be on the other side of things. You can check us out every Saturday at 8:30 live on Facebook and YouTube from 8:30 to 10. We do our BlurdDotRadio live podcast. We can't wait to get you guys on for the following season, because our season finale is this Saturday coming up. And we have G Black, who did the theme song for Eyeview as well. And so, what's that?
I forgot we are live Sunday on Facebook. If y'all want to check us out.
Okay.
And that's the moneymaker.
And then if you've seen any shows that are on Disney Plus, or any movies that just came out, or we're going to be doing a lot more other stuff when the new season starts. The Blerd's Eyeview After Dark show is strictly YouTube live, and that's at a little after 10, right after the regular show ends. And we'll be talking about whatever spoiler-rich shows we want to discuss, like John Walker having his ass handed to him many times. But we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of guests that come on. We talk about a lot of stuff. We are a podcast that covers geek culture from a POC point of view, and we try to showcase other POC creatives in their work and have them come on and talk about their stuff that they're doing. So that's every Saturday. Catch us for our season finale for both shows this Saturday. So,
Steve, who do you want to shout out? Also, thank you for your shout outs, Chris.
No problem.
I'm just going to shout out everybody who loves everybody. Keep it moving, you know.
DJ Elokari, who do you want to shout out?
All right, so first off, before I do my normal shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Jaleel White.
Baby.
Somebody on, and it was a white guy, of course, because, you know, white folks always decide to comment on our culture. It was like, I don't know if to be happy about this or sad.
Like, you know, fuck you me.
Played this. Fuck you me. Sonic the Hedgehog. Plays the hell out of some basketball. Has a whole basketball show. Has been rich this whole time. Like, don't be putting him down because he put on the outfit he had on in the 90s.
He learned how to turn that around and make a profit.
Come on, bro. Hold on.
Not to mention, it's legal now. So
my dude lives in California. Like, what do you mean? What, a black man that owns his own?
Make an ethical and healthy strain. It is Urkel.
Yeah.
Oh my
Except
God!
for asking somebody who made the potato salad. That's about it.
I'm just like, bro, like, you don't set your little raisin. Anyway, all right. So for real though, but in all seriousness, this I've seen many interviews, and this man talked about he never wanted to put that outfit back on, never embraced anything that had made him famous, and I totally understand and get why he never wanted to do it, right? But you could tell this man had to go through a lot of therapy to be able to put that outfit back on. And not only that, but embrace it and make a profit in the middle of a pandemic? Bro.
It takes a lot of guts. On so many levels.
And it's a dope ass design. It's a raw ass design. Like, I kind of want to just buy a hat just to, like, support the dude. But that is real growth, man. So, like, that's all I got to say, man. I'm so proud of that dude for making that. That's how you... I've been practicing this thing lately, especially like I've been playing more of my own like personal music, my DJ sets, all that kind of stuff, because I've been learning how to get out of my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we can be our worst critics on like what we do and like what we want to be. So like that is a prime example of getting out of your own way. You know what I mean? Make a profit, embrace where you are, and do your thing, man. Also, I just want to shout out the artists that performed, whose videos I showed today. So shout outs to Chef GGM, shout outs to Aaron Allen Kane, shout outs to the Microphone Misfits, Kenya, shout outs to Aran Kabashi, Kayla, please go check out her music video All Night Long. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody that be, you know, doing their thing and making it happen in this crazy ass time, man. Cause it's enough to be depressed about. But if you really trying to work hard and like do your shit and like stay focused, this is the time to do it, man. Let's just keep it rolling. Proud of that.
You forgot Quentin.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, shout outs to my boy Quentin. You know what I'm saying? Like keep on working that TSA, baby. TSA. Oh, but like,
remember the bear from Angry Beavers just saying Beaver Fever?
Hey man, look. Also, I gotta say this real quick in regards to Quentin. Like, look, what I was real nervous about catching that plane because in the beginning of the flight they were like, "Hey, we need to do some maintenance on that plane." So I was already like, "Oh, you mean we getting a new plane?" Like, how you gonna be trying to have maintenance before I fly on this mug? And Quentin was like, "You know, you ain't about to ride this plane." I was like, "You know what? You right, Quentin." So shout outs to Quentin.
Serendipity.
You know
He's looking out for you.
Hey man, thank you, brother.
When he said it, did he hike up his pants as he said it? He was
Hey
like,
man,
you
right,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. Most definitely did that.
You know.
Like, what's his name from Martin? He's like, let me tell you something, there, boy.
Otis.
Oh no, nigga.
Kind of like Drac on the war in your after wash and the after in your after air, whatever.
You think you going?
You can still smell the Just for Man in the
How you gonna tell me what you not gonna do?
You smell them come. You
gonna tell me what you not
you
gonna
hear the
do?
keys jingling.
Look, bro. If you don't get your after school lady pants out of my face, boy.
Eternity.
I'm sick of these niggas.
After school lady.
Young whippersnappers don't know.
Oh shit. But anyway, yeah, man. Shout outs to my boy Quentin.
Shout outs DJ LeBron.
Yeah, shout outs to Quentin. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. That's my dude.
You hear electric guitar when he coming. That's what.
Just some Ash, who you want to shout out?
It is every goddamn week. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Not my fault. You got every week to play.
No, I'm saying like I don't really interact with people. I don't really like.
You want to move on to Kenny?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kenny, who you want to shout out?
Oh, my face hurts.
God.
Shout out to my boys of Red Perfect Strangers. We just recorded this Tuesday. We talked a lot of wrestling, so it was a really good show. Check us out, new episode everywhere you find your podcast. Shout out to First Day Comics, where you can find me talking comics. We have been doing videos because it's a pandemic and we don't really want to do videos in the store with masks on, so we just make pictures. But yeah, check us out there. Check out we're reading in the store, that good stuff. Shout out to all the wrestlers. I forgot to shout out to Roxy shout out to Roxy who put those names in the chat. So shout out to Darius Lockhart, Shook D, Calvin Pinkman, Trisha Dora, Trey Lamar, Fred Rosser, so many black wrestlers, Big Swole, Jay Cargill,
New Storm.
Just now a wrestler named Big Swole.
Red Velvet is fine, by the way. I'm sorry, Red Velvet is very attractive.
Yeah, no, they can all beat our asses. So shout out to all those black wrestlers.
Yes.
Cargill.
Yeah.
We do all big things out there. And yeah.
Shout out to our abs too.
God damn, man.
Yeah,
she is put together.
Wear face masks because we're still in the pandemic.
Wear a fucking mask, y'all.
Just because you want to go out does not mean
Wrap it up, people.
You ain't dead yet.
Tired of a pandemic doesn't mean we're not still in a pandemic.
Absolutely.
We're all exhausted, but we're still in a, like I need to do some more mask shopping myself. So please stay safe and be smart.
Also, shout out Real Deal Reggie K who made this beat. I haven't shouted him out why. He doesn't know that we use this beat, and I'm not gonna tell him. But he's got a page where he samples a lot of video game beats, and he does a goddamn good job. You've been watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Again, BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Join us next week when our guest will be a returning guest, Amina Dr. Booth, probably our first regular fan of the show.
Hey.
Until then, love, peace, hair grease, wear a fucking mask.
Wear a mask.
BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio.